Another play-by-play Montreal Canadian with the hockey coach Guru Coach franchise directly for the beautiful country of Thailand on the Tuesday 22nd, 2022. Game number 19 for the Montreal Canadiens. Tonight, they host the Buffalo Sabres. Montreal Canadiens are a record of 9-8-1 since the beginning of the season. And then the Buffalo Sabres are 7-11-0. They lost the last 8 games. Unfortunately for them, it would be interesting if they can bounce back. And Bell Center tonight, we know Anderson always been a good defender again, the Montreal Canadiens. We have already some people in the house. First of all, Vinny James 007, welcome back in the house. We have our friend Joey Nakarato is in the house tonight. Yann Gionnet, long time de la belle province de Nouveau-Brunswick. Monsieur Yann, on te manque beaucoup. J'espère que tout va bien avec toi. Our captain Danny T for the moderator is in the house. Welcome back. Our friend Bay Area ES Sport. Welcome back in the house. Thanks to be a part of the show tonight. No deal, but sometime is the deal. But we have the real deal. He's back in the house tonight. Welcome back. Our friend, of course, Jose Duarte, another moderator of the Hockey Nation show, is in the house. What about Jack, the elf of the shelf? He is in the house. Welcome back, Mr. Jack. And then we have Hunter 08A is in the house tonight. Have an amazing, great game. Hunter, thanks about that. From the Laval de Rapide, Mr. 13 is in the house. RJ Calabro already back in the house. And then our friend Ross Stubbington, great friend of the Boston Bruins fans. Always a pleasure to have my friend Ross with the Hockey Nation Live Show. And that's what we got right now between the game tonight. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for part of the show. Like we do at the beginning of the game, guys, we talk about fun news we have for you. Let's start again with the news of the Montreal Canadiens, the game notes. Montreal Canadiens, guys, tonight, Jake Allen is going to be between the pipe for the HABS tonight. The Montreal insert Joel Armia as a 12 forward is going to be on the 4 line. And the defensemen, Jordan Harris and Chris Weideman are inside the roster for the Montreal Canadiens. Mike Hoffman, Albert Jakai are out. And Jonathan Kovacevic is out. Mike Hoffman as he's hurt. He's on injury. And then Jakai and Kovacevic is healthy scratch. So the line for Montreal Canadiens, no chance for Caulfield, Zuski, and Doc. Savard and Coley together. Madison is going to join with Jordan Munson. With Savkoski play on the second line tonight with Devorak and Gallagher. Anderson play beside Monahan and Dadonov. Jordan Harris, Chris Whiteman going to play as the defenseman pairing number third. Finally, 4 line is going to be Pesada, Joel Armia, and Jake Evan are the 4 line for the Montreal Canadiens. That's what we got on that one over there. When the Montreal Canadiens score the first goal, they are 5-1-1. And when the opponent team score, they are 4-7-0. I'm going to go a little bit deeper about the first period, second period a bit later. And then I want to mention to you, the Montreal Canadiens usually score more goals at the first period. They are +5, second goal -8. They are the worst period since the beginning of the season. This is the second period. And then they give more goals at the third, but they score a little bit more. They are -6 on that third period. Finally, power play special team. Buffalo are 10 guys on power play for Montreal have to get out of the penalty box. They are 23.8. Montreal are 27 on the 18.0. This is the highest number they reached this year on the power play. On the PK, Montreal are strong with 8 in NHL, 81.4. And Buffalo struggle on the PK, 30. And they are 70.2. That's conclude, guys, all the information you need to know about the game between Montreal Canadiens and the Buffalo Sabres. So thanks, everybody, to be a part of the show. Let me see what we have here. Ron with Kings back in the house. Welcome back, Mr. Ron, moderator. Mr. Mad, welcome back. Thank to see you. All right, guys, good to be here. And the live stream chat, you're welcome, Mad. Not a problem. What our friend 801 is returned with the Hockey Nation show tonight. Our friend Daryl Hickey is in the house. Glad to see you, my friend Darren. What about our friend William McClary? Has no one since the November 2nd. Thanks so much, William, for the update about the Buffalo Sabres. Hey, Danny, how you doing? Here we go. RJ likes, keep continuing with all the update with RJ Calabro, our friend directly from New York downtown. Our friend Sam P back in the house. Mr. Sam, thanks for being with the Hockey Nation Live Show. Buffalo is one of the few teams in NHL have cap space for them. Zev Lacab is returned with us. All right, things looking good. I said 2-0. Danny T is right there. Real deal. Let's go Buffalo. Bossy Flower. Welcome back, Bossy Flower. OMG. Glad to have you aboard at the Hockey Nation Live Show. Our friend Rich Mester, number 22, return with the Hockey Nation Live Show tonight. Rich, hopefully you have an amazing, great week so far. And then what we have, Bay Area is returning with us. Our friend Randy Walkman with the Hockey Nation Live Show tonight. Randy is going to be with us at the show Thursday night live. And then Run with Kings 20. Thanks so much. The Mother is with us. Ole, ole, ole for Hunter. Jerry Andres with us with that tonight. Thanks so much. Jerry will be the Hockey Nation Live Show. Then we have our friend directly for Vermont, Mr. Roger Bouchard. Welcome back, Mr. Butch. Thanks to be with the Hockey Nation Live Show. Coach, I'm not in New York anymore. I come home this morning at 7 o'clock this morning. Oh, I'm New Jersey now. And my house now. Here we go. RJ, I thought it was this week, but glad to hear you all back home. Let's say no app on the ESPN Plus tonight. No, the game is on NHL Network TV, Roger. Maybe you can look about the website called sportrp.com, I believe. It's not Buffalo. It's not 0-2-0. I love your Buffalo Real Deal. And then for the Vedizina tonight. Here we go. The guys, the drop is going to be start. Good evening, Mr. DH is in the house. Don't forget, guys, click on the lights. That'd be awesome. The game start. Here we go. The puck go back on the left side right there. Contrôlé par le Montreal Canadiens. Donc, le puck behind Greg Anderson. Looking right out. Shoulder check by Remus Dallin. Hit par le Montreal. Zuski Caulfield is on the ice with Kirby Doc. Doc strikes still the puck. Finally recovered by Alex Doc. Pass the puck on the side. Recovery on the defenseman. Going to get out by the Buffalo Sabres. Go back behind the Caulfield. Shoot the puck. He missed the net barely. Go back all the way back to the other side. The puck goes slightly back on defenses on Montreal Canadiens. Controlling par le Skinner. Skinner to Thompson. Skinner looking back. That is shoot the puck. He score. The Buffalo Sabres score all the way over there. Take the lead 1-0 on that one over there. I don't know why the score is 2-0 at the bottom here. We apologize. There's a mistake for the NHL by the NHL website. Create that one over there. And Dallin take the lead 1-0 over the Montreal Canadiens. Score the first goal of the game. At the beginning is another bad start for the Buffalo Sabres. A hit by Madison. And then no cover on the left side. Where all was Caulfield sliding again. And that's happening. Remus Dallin score his first goal of the game tonight. And that way, the Buffalo Sabres take the lead 1-0 over the Montreal Canadiens. They're still looking for catch up. Like I said to you guys, the game is behind because we are on the NHL Network, so I'm really behind tonight so far. The goal behind the net, sorry, Piccoli, intercepted out by the Buffalo Sabres. Hold the puck, hold it, shoot the puck. Allen make a save. Rebound, no rebound. Wait, the puck go behind the net. The ball over back. We have a goal! And the Buffalo Sabres take the lead, guys, 2-0. Wow. 2-0, back-to-back goal. Wow, what a start for the Buffalo Sabres. And I would have to figure out another station because I'm really behind about this one. The NHL Network is really behind where I am right now. 5 shots already, guys. So let me check if I can get better location. I can get that game quicker for you guys. And I will check if I can get that one there. 2-0, guys, at the beginning of this game. Nat, welcome aboard. And that's what we got at this one. And then we're going to see if we can get this game on the RDS. It was not working very well this morning about this one. That's what we got. And my RDS does not work this morning, obviously, about this one. Power play right now for the Buffalo Sabres. I have to go back, guys, and we're going to go back if I can get the NHL Network. I apologize for this one. Like I said, I'm going to be late behind when I use NHL Network. I'm really behind. So that's what's happening. We're going to go back. Montreal try to get it back outside zone. Does not very well. My live streaming tonight does not work very well. No Arbor need him. But Buffalo 2 with 1746. Thanks so much. Well, that's the start of the game. You're absolutely right about this. WST, Harris, and Whiteman, yeah, they are in the lineup tonight. WST, you can hear the boo, real deal. And that out, you start the game under 08A. That's you're absolutely right about this one over there. Montreal are one shot on the net. Again, it's 2-0. 5 shot for them. Apologize about that. The score is going to be changing right there. I'm trying to get everything set up here. And going to bat now. Buffalo's coming back in defensive zone. The Montreal Canadiens. Great hit. Again, the Buffalo Madison hit. And we have some pushing all the way behind the net. And they're going to get that one over there. Hello, Coach. John Grega is in the house. Welcome back with us. And then we're going to see what's happening. And the game is, guys, we have a fight. Tyler Joss and Chris Whiteman. And that's what we got that way with that. Whiteman and Tyler Joss. Too lightly weight about this one over there. And we're going to get nobody happen right there. We have Whiteman and Joss. And nothing else happening about this. And here we go. So we have a fight all the way back over there. Adam Barnes is in the house. Welcome back in the home. Fire the Moro MLS WST. Wow, that's a great comments from you, WST, about that. Matt, go Abs, go. Under. I'm behind, guys. I apologize, but I'm really behind right now. I'm still 1 minute behind, so that's what we at. Run with Kings. Yes, about this. Again, I try to follow the game. I just not have no string right there. Roger Delaney is in the house. Thanks so much. What a wild 4 minutes. Real deal said. Again, I'm still between the fight between Whiteman and Tyler Joss. So that's what we got. I'm still at 18 minutes, guys. So we're going to puck on the left side of the goaltender of the Jake Allen. Buffalo control the puck at the blue line, get by Dallin. Danny's coming down, looking now, pass the puck behind to Cousin. Cousin draw the puck. Power play for the Buffalo Sabres. It's still 2-0 for me, guys. So if you put all the score, I apologize, but I'm going to go what I have right now. So it's up to you. Fire puck, and the puck go behind the net. A recovery by Cousin. Cousin ran the puck to the side. Battle all the way behind the net. Cousin. We have Skinner. Cousin putting the puck blind. Back at the Dallin. Dallin's control puck. And pass the puck behind to Doc. Doc's coming. Fire puck. Oh my God. What a bad goal from Jake Allen. And that's give them a 3-0 at that moment. 3-0 for the Buffalo Sabres, guys. What a start for Buffalo Sabres. 3 goals against Jake Allen. The first 3 minutes. Wow. That's not what we're looking for the Montreal Canadiens on that one over there. That's was the danger. Martin St. Louis tonight. See a Buffalo Sabres going to be really hungry to coming back right there. Like I said, guys, tonight I follow the game on the NHL Network, and the network is about 2-3 minutes behind the game. So the score will be show up earlier, and I can delete this. It's the most important thing, so you cannot follow the game right there. And again, if you put all the game, the score before me, it's okay. I don't have no problem with that part. I just consist do my stream right there. The puck by Montreal Canadiens set up by Cole Caulfield. Caulfield hold the puck all the way back on the hash mark. We have a face-off at the blue line. Again, because we have some kind of problem with the channel right now. And I cannot get the game on TSN. It's blocked. ESPN blocked the game. And the only place we can watch the game, guys, is only in NHL Network. And the live stream is behind by 2 minutes on ESPN on the TSN network. So I apologize for that, but I have to go that way. I have no choice. The ball back right there. Recovery right now behind the net of David Savard. I will pass the puck left side to Kirby Doc. Doc pass the puck to Caulfield. Caulfield to Skis. Skis coming out. Pass the puck to Doc. Doc's coming to the left side. Shoot the puck. Safe Anderson. Rebound behind the net. Doc to Caulfield. Caulfield pass the puck to Skis. Skis at the blind. Back to Savard. Savard hold the puck. Pass the puck now to Coley. Shoot the puck. And Caulfield score. And cut the lead 3-1. Cole Caulfield tied the game. He cut the lead. Well, has some different things right there. It's 3-1 there. It's 1 there. I apologize for all the mistake I create right now. And we have 7 shots for the Buffalo Sabres, 6 for the Buffalo Sabres, and 7 by the Montreal Canadiens. That's what we got. Yeah, Ron, I got it. No problem with that part. I changing the score because the shot are with the score. That's happening about this. So we are back normal. Thanks so much. Will you? About this one over there, I apologize for again. Like I said, I tried to get a game a little bit faster on the channel. It does not work right now. So the ESPN, like I mentioned to you, or not ESPN, the NHL network is really behind. And RDS is not good this morning. That's what we got about this one over there. No goalie tonight. Ron, we can't look like that's what we got so much. We appreciate a lot for everybody to be a part of the show tonight. And really, really difficult morning here at the Hockey Nation Live show, guys. The only thing I can control this game, guys, is on NHL Network, and the NHL is really behind. Why Monte is not the goal is better this season, Jeremy. You know, you go with the veterans. That's why you'll be the best thing, along with keep Allen in the net. For one, maybe we'll see what's happening with that part over there. To go back behind the net, money in battle for the puck, play the puck to the side. With Caulfield, power play for the Montreal Canadiens right now. Pass the puck to the line, set up now by Madison. Pass the puck to Caulfield. Caulfield to Madison. Madison walking and shooting in front and rebound, man. Save Anderson. Pass the puck behind. Reset by Zuski, I believe. Battle for the puck behind the net. Set up now by the Buffalo Sabres going to downplay the puck all the way back on defensive zone. The Montreal Canadiens battle all the way and find Jake Allen. Reset by now by Mike Madison. Great play by Madison. 1:30 to go remaining on the power play. Still 3-1 for the Buffalo Sabres at the beginning of this game. Pass the puck left side, back to Madison. Pass the puck right side to Kirby Doc. Don't put the puck in front of the bench of the Montreal Canadiens. It's set up by Thompson. But Thompson try to get a puck, pass the puck behind. Go back to Alex Doc. Doc try to get around. Hadn't play the puck with a stick recovery. And the corner by the Montreal Canadiens going to get in the corner. We set a power play right there for the breakout. More like plays. Will be all right, Jose. French station. About that. Yeah, but again, my French station does not work there. Good evening, Mr. Dan Asham. I know I've been here before with you. Slap shot that those like William. Thanks so much for all the likes tonight. Coffee in front of the net. A little bit missed the puck by Kirby Doc. Bring the puck to the side. 50 seconds to go remaining on the power play. Pass the puck to the side. Controlé par le Montreal Canadien behind the goal line. Bring the puck to Monin. Monin pass the puck to Ski. Ski had the line to Madison. Madison control. Control back to Caulfield. Caulfield hold the puck all the way back. Back to the Madison. Madison to Ski. Ski town. Pass the puck to beside the net. In front of the net. Nobody there. Unfortunately, reset by Madison. Shoot the puck. Tim in front of the net. Over Anderson. Recovery on the other side. Recovery by Buffalo Sabres. But don't put the puck all the way back. And with 20 seconds to go remaining on this power play, it's still 3-1. Montreal Canadiens right now going to almost like one more push to go. Coach, who is referred at all the famer Guy Lafleur for me, TH. Go back, shoot the puck, Anderson makes a rebound to the left side. Recovery Gallagher, dash mark. Gallagher loses his edge by the body line. Set up now by Harris, pass the puck left side, controlling by DeVorak. In front of the net, miss the puck, go back by the Buffalo, back to Harris. Harris control the puck, go back where Evans trying. Gallagher shoot the puck, tip in front of the net to Anderson. Go back to DeVorak. DeVorak behind Carson. Carson battle all the way by Bryson. Recovery by Montreal by Dvorak. Sarkowski's coming out. Pass the puck right side. Go back to the blank. Stand up by Savard. Savard turn around. Savard back on the back door. Over the stick of Sarkowski. Recovery by the Buffalo Sabres. Going the puck outside the zone. They're going to reset now on defensive zone. And going to go back all the way back on the defensive zone. Montreal Canadiens. They are even strength, right? 5-5. 14 minutes to go remaining on this first period between Montreal and on the left side. We're going to get there for the super chat. After that, guys, after the next whistle, go back right now by Montreal at the blind. Anderson drop the puck behind the net. Recovery by Owen Power. Power try the puck with Jake Evan and Christian Dvorak. Evan bring the puck to the blue line. Set up now by Savard. Pass the puck to Evan. Behind the net, the battle with Dvorak. Recovery by Owen Power. Pass the puck left side. Buffalo try to get back outside the zone. Intercept right now by Montreal at the blue line. Set up now by David Savard pass the puck behind a little bit too far for the right. Bring the puck to Coley. Coley at the Ashmack on the back end. Try to run puck. Bring the puck to Joel Amia. Amia lose the puck. Recovered by now by the Buffalo Sabres by Rasmussen. Pass the puck all the way back. Rasmussen back in the lineup for the Buffalo Sabres. We know he missed over 10 games at the beginning of the season after a bad injury. Now Buffalo attacking right now at the left side. Jake Allen, a little bit more calm for Jake Allen right now. The puck down by Owen Power and the defensive zone. Montreal Canadiens battle the left side. Jake Allen keep control the puck all the way back over there. We have a 4 players battle. Jake Evan with Nick Ziski and Caden Coley. And then the puck go back again to the wall. Buffalo attack right now. Make some great for checking again. Montreal finally find a way to get a puck. Break a little bit over for Nick Ziski. Go back behind the net. Nick Ziski holding the puck right there. Looking back what's happening there. Pushing right away by Power. Recovery by Dallin. Dallin behind the net. It's Grace Anderson going skating with the puck right away. And again, my live streaming is really slow right now. Don't pay puck behind the goaltender. Jake Allen possibly icing. That's what we got with 12:42 to go remaining. These guys on this period between the Buffalo and the Montreal Canadiens. And we have right now, guys, a super chat. Super chat, Ross Stubbington. $10. Ross Stubbington, thanks so much from your super chat, the first of the night, ladies and gentlemen. $10. Ross Stubbington, very kind of you about this one. Super chat. Don't forget, guys, click on the likes. My mom wants she was a met Jacques Plan. Very nice, guys. And that's great to hear that. TH, aussi a class act as a person. You're absolutely right about this. Rivers, Jeremy, and Hype. Ross, thanks so much, everybody. We appreciate that to be a part of the Hockey National Show again. We have a really bad live streaming tonight. We apologize. I don't know why it's coming only this morning. Usually I have no problem to use that. And I don't know what is maybe to reset this at some point after the first period, if it's possible. Now, Montreal re-attacking right now. Dak pass the puck left side. Montreal at 4 versus 2. Coming back in the offensive zone. Control pipe. Down pay pipe behind the net of Emerson trying to part of rebound. Anderson McKessy. The ball back in front of the goaltender of the Buffaloes coming out of the zone. I agree, Danny. Christian was cool too, Jeremy. And I'm sorry that mess the game thought was. Thanks so much. And thanks to be with the Hockey National Show. And glad to be with us at 3-1 Buffalo, 10:30. RJ will be better if you don't put the score because I'm still doing the live streaming, RJ, and I'm 12 minutes right now. So if you don't mind to do that, that'll be great. If not, we're going to, we're going to know the score. Right now, I know what's going on here. So you don't have to put all the score tonight, RJ, because we are behind of the streaming, obviously. That's what I got right now. We have a power play, I believe. We have a call for the referee. We have a TV timeout at the same time. 3-1, guys. 3 goals at the beginning of this game for the Buffalo Sabres. Cole Caulfield cut the lead from 3-2. Thank you, RJ. It's right now 3-1. We have a TV timeout. That's what we got at this moment. And it's not good. This isn't mostly, but you have a difficult couple of games, unfortunately for him. You're absolutely right. Hopefully, it will be a little bit better a long term. That's what we got right now, guys. I have the game right now at 8 minutes, 10 seconds, guys. So I'm going to go back over there. Let me check about this, if I can fix this, guys. Look like my TV could be my live stream a little bit faster now. So we'll be interested if I can do that. And we are right now about 7:56, 3 to go. 12 shots for the Montreal Canadiens and 6 for the Buffalo Sabres. Buffalo Sabres did not shoot a puck the last 6 minutes. And now we have a whistle at the middle. Look like I'm back a little bit better, guys. So that's what we got for the Montreal Canadiens. Double shot the Buffalo Sabres the first period, but the Buffalo take the lead 3-1 so far. Robbie McNiven is in the house. Thanks so much to be a part of the show. Player miss Arbor. I don't think so, guys. You miss Arbor. I don't know what you see on Arbor differently like me, but guys, Arbor make mistake in the last couple of games. He make mistake more when he play only 13, 14 minutes. He struggled for the last 4 games. He lost his last 2 fights, like Olivier and Delorier, right? And he lost the momentum of the game 2 times with the fight. I understand you like him, you like his unicorn, you have a great story. But if you think about the development players, you have to look about what he does and what he does not do well. And only for the entertaining. Everybody said, oh, it was a great game last game. It was one of the worst games for Montreal Canadiens last game against the Flyers. But again, the people thinking, oh, this is great. They're entertaining. They score at a 1.9. Yes. But as the coach, you don't like what you saw. The last 5 games, Montreal Canadiens are at the bottom on giveaway, on shot attempts, on the high danger scoring, and the shooting percentage again. They're all 5 areas. Montreal Canadiens don't do well in the last 5 games. We are really lucky to have a record of 1-3-1 in the last 5 games. And the part, because the rookies start to struggle. Sarkowski don't have a good game against the Flyers. So Arbor struggled for the last 3 games. Iris struggled for the last 4 or 5 games. And that's the reality behind that. And one you said, oh, because he was there. If Arbor Jagai is there tonight, do you really believe the score is a 1-0 Montreal Canadiens? No, because that's not where we are. They will have to figure out something in the next couple of weeks to figure out what they're going to do with the rookies. The league's going to step up one more notch in the next couple of weeks. And I don't know if the rookie can handle those kind of situations with the Montreal Canadiens. That's just normal. Montreal Canadiens, guys, going to finish at the bottom 5. Whatever, you don't want to hear that because they don't have those kind of structure on the defensive zone coverage. The numbers are not lying. They are underlying, but they don't lying at the end of the day because they gave a lot of shots and they gave a lot of high danger chance. That's what's happening with Montreal. And the goaltending are back normal. The Jake Allen you see tonight, that's going to see all year long with some Montembeault. That's just who they are. That's not goaltender number 1. So at some point, it's only 18 games. But at long term, we're going to go back normal, what we're supposed to be when we expect at the beginning of the season. That's just it is, like this. Nobody thought we're not it as much. Buffalo Sabres guys are one of the lower hit player in NHL. It's not a team with a lot of physicality. It's not, again, who can fight Arbor tonight for the Buffalo Sabres? Give me one name right now, guys. Who's going to fight Arbor Jakai tonight? You know? Nobody. They don't have anybody to fight for the Buffalo Sabres. So that's why it works. Come back at this end. Jeremy N, not a problem. That'd be awesome. If Al could pick up one goalie right now, who you would like to see him grab, run? I don't know about that one. There we have penalty again for the Buffalo Sabres. Montreal Canadiens going to be back on the power play goal. On the power play, we have another pushing all the way back. Jake Evan with Lipushkin. And we're going to reset all the way back. Lipushkin now go to the penalty box. I think it's going to be another power play for the Montreal Canadiens. How about this? And going to reset 6:07 to go remaining, guys, on this period. And Montreal Canadiens now, Justin St. Pierre is the referee for tonight. Tomlinson, José Duarte, Ab are losing 50-50 bottle. William, Ab will come back. Jeremy Ann, Yasselon, me coach. Alan Keeve, stop with analytic, Alan. But that's the way you control everything, Alan. It's the number. The number does not like at the end of the day. It's not perfectly great, but at the end of the day, that's how it works in NHL. Like the NHL, I heard Alan staff 4 or 5 people per team to get analytic number. That you have to get there. It's just normal about this. It's just normal. That's not qualify the team how it works. But if you don't are good to give too many shots in front of the net, at some point it will work that way. It's just back normal. And then that's just how it works. Go back on the side, controlled by Cole Caulfield. Caulfield's coming down. Fire the puck. Anderson make a save. Rebound on Monahan. Monahan right now. When Montreal on power play. Back up now to Madison. Madison control the puck to the left side. Control the puck at the right side. Anderson. Shoot by Caulfield. Pass the puck to the left side. Miss the net by Monahan. Recovery by Buffalo. Stop puck par le Montreal Canadiens. Dumpé par Buffalo Sabres. Qui contrôle le puck. Finally find a way to dump the puck behind Jake Allen with over 5 minutes to go. We must be watching the wrong game. Go back right now by Jake Allen. Pass the puck now to Anderson. Unit number 2 for the Montreal Canadiens. Pass the puck left side. Controlé right now by Dadonov. Dadonov at the Ashmack. Back up there. Back door. Fire puck. Black shot Anderson. Recovery by Gallagher. Gallagher turn around. Pass the puck behind to Anderson. A bit too far. Power try to get the puck around. Power control the puck. Power behind the net. Don't play the puck all the way back on behind Jake Allen. Going to reset with 5 minutes to go remaining on this first period. We have 45 seconds remaining on this period. Okay, and the absolute valuable for baseball. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Mathieu Spets net, man, il va be piss off. Go back behind the net, reset par le Montreal Canadiens. Jason went out by Anderson. Go back behind the net, recovery by Buffalo Sabres. Intercept by Josh Anderson, bring it back to blue line. Set up now, back to Anderson. Anderson looking at Ashmack, bring it back to blue line to Whiteman. Pass the ball the side, fire the puck. Anderson make a save in the corner. Recovery by Joe Arju. Recovery by Sokoski. Lose the puck all the way, and the Buffalo going to dump in the puck with about 10 seconds to go. One more push by Whiteman. Pass the puck the side. Set up to that and out. Change the direction. Then out of the blind. Bring it back behind. Intercept by Buffalo Sabre. Use the board. Coming back on the defensive zone. Montreal. Pass the puck over the stick. Recovery by Sokoski behind the net. Sokoski skating puck. Pass the puck a little bit too far. Go back on defensive zone. Buffalo Sabre. Pass it a nice scene. We're going to reset on the left side. Jake Allen with 15 shot for the Montreal Canadiens and 3-1 for Buffalo. We still have a lot of time for the Montreal Canadiens come back in the game. That's what we got so far. There was a nasty elbow, William. And that's what we have right now, guys, at this first period. First off now on the right side of Jake Allen. We're going to, I don't know if Jake Evans right now the face-off. We wait for the back drop. It was Jake Evans right now. Buffalo shoot a puck. Black shot by the Montreal. At the fan, one more time at the high danger chance. And the puck go all at the plate. Coach, you call up William McClary. Yeah. I don't know. My box was behind, so I reboot. That's what I did. Very difficult start of the game for the Montreal Canadiens tonight. Honestly, they gave 3 goals the first 3 minutes. And Caulfield got the lead from 3-2. Score is 12 of the season. We're going to give you all the result of the first period right now. But Montreal pick it up. And Montreal come back strong after that. And it will be interesting what happening for the rest of the game. Again, Montreal for the last couple of games is always running after the score. And that's what they are right now. People, first, you can welcome aboard, Mr. People. Thanks to be with the Hockey Nation Live Show. Good evening, Mr. Luke from British Columbia is in the house tonight. Here we go. The puck will be dropped again. At the right side, Jake Allen, 3:54 to go remaining. Good evening, Kelly. Desjardins is in the house tonight. Welcome back, everybody. Gaz, Mike marqué a arrêté de regarder la game après les 3 buts en 3 minutes. Man a manqué d'arrêter. Yeah, I agree with you. It was not looking good after the first 3 minutes of the game. Go and go. Julien Cormier in the house. Compact in front of the bench of the on the neutral zone, battle all the way back. The puck go bouncing on the neutral zone. And the next goal, Montreal score, guys, going to have a new game. Michael Pessoa is on the highs. Try intercept by Joel Armia behind. Armia try to get puck around the board. Intercept by Pessoa, battle all the way back. Armia find a way to bring in front of net. No chance for Pessoa. Recovery by Power. Power dumping the puck in front of the Thompson. Thompson dump the puck behind Jake Allen. Leave the puck. Intercept the puck by Jake Allen. Pass the puck down to Savard. Use the puck around the board. Intercept now. By Armia, battle with Jake Evans. Buffalo try to get the puck out and out by Pessoa. Use the board. Don't play the puck in neutral zone. Going to reset by the Buffalo Sabres. Going to waiting for new players coming. Coming way the back. Bryson pass the puck left side. Lipushkin right now coming back on offensive zone. Down the puck behind the goaltender of the Jake Allen. Reset now by Savard. Pass the puck to Caden Coley. The puck bouncing over his stick. Battle for the Buffalo Sabres. But back to the left side by Kubidak. Don't play the puck in neutral zone. Set up now by par le Montreal Canadien, lob the puck to Greg Anderson, intercept the puck, pass the puck to Lipushkin. Lipushkin pass the puck around the board a bit too far, all the way back by Etrus Raza. It's coming back on the defensive zone, Montreal Canadien. Don't play the puck behind Jake Allen, battle all the way back. Great intercept by Josh Anderson, pass the puck neutral zone, a little bit too far for that enough. Reset right now by the Buffalo Sabres in front of the bench. Pass the puck to the side, coming back on defensive zone, Montreal Canadien, battle all the way back by the Buffalo Sabres, coming fired by Dalen, intercept by the Montreal Canadien, lob the puck neutral zone, control puck to the side, bring the puck in front of the bench of the Buffalo Sabres. The puck go bouncing back on defensive zone by Buffalo. Let that over 2 minutes to go remaining of the first period. Still 1-1. Dalen with the puck at 3-1. Dalen by the puck. Don't put the puck behind Jake Allen. The puck go behind. No icing with the speed of the Buffalo Sabres under the side. Recovered by Caulfield. Caulfield bring the puck behind the net. Battle with Jordan Munson. Bring the puck Caulfield. Intercept by the Buffalo Sabres. Pass the puck left side in front of the net. And Buffalo shoot the puck. Tip in front of the net. Jake Allen make a save. Rebound by Montreal Canadiens. Get out of zone. Intercept by Buffalo Sabres. Attacking again by Power. Top the puck behind it. Bucket bouncing. Shoot the puck right now. And coming back to Dallins. Coming back on the other side. Rasmussen's coming now. Rasmussen control the puck. Bring the puck behind the net to Carlson. A little bit too far for him. Reset by Buffalo Sabres behind the net with Pertuka. Pertuka right now with the puck at the Ashmack. Fire puck by Jack Quinn. Intercept by now by Rasmussen behind the goaltender of Jake Allen. Back to Pertuka. Pertuka Ashmack now. Montreal cannot do anything right there. Recovery by OG Jarvu. Bring the puck behind the net. Set up by Buffalo Sabres. A little bit over 1 minute to go. Buffalo attacking. Still attacking all the way back. The puck bouncing the puck outside the zone. A battle on the defensive zone by the Buffalo Sabres. Recovery by Dallin Carson in front of the Caulfield. Reset now by Carson. Carson try the puck again. Intercept by Montreal Canadien. En neutral zone, battle with Kirby Doc. Don't play the puck by himself. No chance. Recovery by Owen Power. Power ran the puck on the board. Pass the puck. Intercept by Montreal Canadien. Pass the puck to the side. Clefrecy's coming now. Lose the puck completely. Recovery by Power. Power leaves the puck around the board. Don't play the puck in front of the net on Montreal. Go the puck. Bouncing to Jake Allen. No icing. We're going to reset on the right side of the Jake Allen. We have 9 shots versus 15. And that's a bit we have right now, almost at the end of this period between the Montreal Canadiens and the Buffalo Sabres. Carol, welcome back in the house. Thanks so much to be a part of the show tonight. We welcome everybody. Randy, welcome back. Walkman directly from Calgary. And everybody is in the house. We appreciate a lot. Don't forget, guys, click on the likes and the family like Desjardins. Where is that from? Back now, face up at the right side, Jake Allen. The puck drop a puck, winning par le Montreal Canadien, going to the other zone. Coming back now, don't play the puck opposite corner. Chasing up, pass to the high scene. No, check Gallagher. Great play by Gallagher. Shoot the puck behind. Recovery, fire puck, team in front of the net. Miss the net completely. Miss the puck by the in front of the net by DUARTE. The puck got outside the zone. Recovery by the Montreal Canadien. Pasquino, shoot the puck. And the puck got all of the play going to reset on the defensive on Montreal Canadien with 17 seconds to go. Good opportunity. Gallagher beat the icing. I love what I saw for Gallagher. Does the little details of the game. Shot for Savard. Tip in front of the net. Deborah could not tip the puck, unfortunately. A great play by David Savard. We're going to reset now at 17.2 seconds to go remaining on this period. On the right side, Jake Allen Dvorak win the battle, win the face-off, winning by Savard. A lot of points was on the puck, bouncing all the way back in front of the bench. Dvorak try to get puck outside on the defensive zone, reset by Daly, pass the puck to the side. Left of 5 seconds to go. Buffalo's going to hang in there and keep controlling the puck in neutral zone. Don't play puck in front of Savard. The puck bouncing back on defensive zone. We have the end of this period, guys. Here we go. Daniel scored his 8th of the year at 35 seconds. 52 seconds. Protega is 4. Doc is 10 at 2-3 at power play. That would take the lead. Dallin have 2 points since the beginning. Then finally at 2:57. Cole Caulfield, guys, is 12 this season, assisted by Coley and Savard. This is 4 goals at the first 2 minutes 57. The shot of 59. And that's what we got this one. And RJ, I'm back normal. So RJ, you can continue what you're doing. Not a problem, RJ. Thank you again to understanding earlier, RJ Calabro. So we are back. We're going to bring back the score shot over there. And over there, I want to give you a couple of information from Montreal Canadiens, guys. Montreal Canadiens, when they let the other team scoring, they are 4-7-0. After they trail, after the first period, they are 1-2-0. They are the start of the Montreal Canadiens since the beginning of the season. We have a few people in the house. That's what we got with set cap. So hold on. My grandfather came to Alberta for Takoda. Oh, great to hear that, Kelly. About this round, I would say caps. Hello, Coach. John Garage is in the house. Welcome back. Good to see you're right. Getting more ice time. Yep, you're absolutely right about this one. What we have, Yamo Vertanen is in the house. Welcome back. Butch is going to be back a little bit later. Jerry Andres Alberta Rocks. It's from French original, most likely. Yeah, like Desharnais. I agree with you, Zeb, about this. Ab getting outplay and out position. I disagree with you, WST. They are right now 15 shots versus 9 WST. The Blue Sabre, after they scored 3 goals, did not have any shot until from 17 minutes to 7 minutes. You have no shot, WST. So I don't know where this coming from about that one over there. I think Montreal played solidly better the rest of the period when they gave 3 goals, on my opinion. I will align a tie in the third period. Zev Lacav, 47 shot. Thank you so much for the likes. Yeah, absolutely. Unfortunately, I don't speak French. Here we go. Kelly, money here. Yeah, Caulfield will get another. WSA, they are growing team. Julien Cormier, welcome to the Hockey Nation Live Show family. About this, RJ Power Play, Buffalo, 1-1, Buffalo, Montreal 0-3. Thanks so much. That's why I don't get those information yet. So, thanks again. RJ 0-3 Montreal on the power play, by the way. That's not good. Get rid of Whiteman, WST. I don't like Whiteman. Does Allen come back in the second period? Yes, I think so. Ron, they play a back-to-back game tomorrow. So Montembeault is going to be on the house. Hey, Coach, how much is the Morgan Riley injury going to affect the league? Really a lot, Ross. Now, we don't know how long he will be out. Ross, I don't have the last update. We know he's going to be a long term, so it's a minimum 10 game or 24 days. First of all, Ross. But there's going to be a really major impact. Not only him. Marzin is out. Brody is out. So 3 of their best 4 defensemen is out right now. So that would be a really, this is going to be really hard on them. Now, can they win the game again under the team? Yes, they can. But a long term, it's impossible, Ross. You can't, it's like, it's rare when a team missing their best defenseman, their best forward, and their best goaltender. At some point, it will hurt a long term. So as I want to sharing with you about this, Ross, but great question. 801, anything I'm feeling that Gervais affect? Not really, FO1. Again, it was a big splash yesterday, 801. The media jumped on that one over there. It's a book with the guys thinking that way. For me, it's not a perception, like Martin Saint-Louis said, it's not a perception of everybody in the Montreal Canadiens. This is his own perception, and you have to deal with that part. And he once said, I said the truth, but that's what he's thinking. It's not maybe not what Nitsky thinking, or the, other, like Brendan Gallagher play with everybody when he mentioned the book. Maybe not what Gallagher is thinking about Supin, Pacioretty, or any other, Marc Bergevin, everything like that. So this is only what he's thinking. Martin is making some very questionable line-up decision. Everybody's WST. Everybody was complaining. Sarkowski should play forward as a second line. He play right now, so I don't know what you are disagree about that one over there for Martin Saint-Louis. All the fans want Sarkowski play more. He play right now. We'll see what it will be the outcome about that one over there. 801, all the have been distracted by the World Gilbert thing. I don't think so. 801, I don't have no problem with that part. And again, he's on the TV right now. So he sell his book. He tried to create some impact with the book. And for me, he's been a great trainer for the Montreal Canadiens. But I don't know if it was necessary to do this. I don't know. Like, maybe some players did not like Pierre Gervais. I don't know. It's just for me. I'm not buying those kinds of stuff like that because he's only his own judgment. Bob Routier, good evening, Mr. Bob. Thanks for being on the show. Anyway, a good decision. You're welcome, Ross. But is a Pee-wee coach, not NHL material. There we go, WST. About that. I'm sure you would like to be, I don't know. It's Montreal Canadiens fans are really hard. It's very hard. It's sad to say that, but that's a reality. It's not again WST, but many people think like WST. That nothing would be satisfied them. Like nobody. Like nobody. Whatever they do, it was never good enough. Like that's sad to say that, but. And again, I just tell you what I'm thinking. You know what I mean? Like, if it's Claude Julien, he make mistake like Martin Saint-Louis does, it will be the same thing. So, now everybody's jumping on Jake Allen, but nobody was against him at the beginning of the season. Right? It's just normal. It's just like, I don't know. It's just hard. Fans of Montreal, we said the fans of Montreal push away players to not ever come back in Montreal because we are too negative all the time. We're not enough positive all the time. That's what is the sadness about that. I'm sure it would take the days horoscope and go from there for the lineup. I agree, St. Louis, what they have need and the growing phase. Bad start, but this team never quit. Alan, very good comment about this as a Pee-wee side, but a good motivator. Very great comments about this. And Alan, a good coach would have young Alan after 3 goals. Let's go that way. Peter Budaj gave 10 goals against a Columbus Blue Jacket WST. Who was the coach from Montreal Canadiens? This one happening. Patrick Roy was in the net for 9 goals against the Detroit Red Wings. I think for me, WST, I don't think so. It was the. Do you really believe the 3 goals was because of Jake Allen? Or it was because of turnover? Or because the player did not play well? I don't. Nobody talk about Cole Caulfield. But the first goal, I believe, it was the one did not cover the guy in front of the net. Nobody talk about Cole Caulfield with Nick Ski the last game when the boat turned around this way over there. But again, we just blame the one we don't happy about. But we cannot talk about Cole Caulfield. We cannot talk again Nick Ski. We cannot talk again Albert Jekai. That's sad, but that's the real thing. I don't say they are not good. Caulfield scored 12 goals, the Ski. But if you talk about the details of the game, one, they need to get better. Caulfield Ski need to become a better hockey players on the 2 ways. When people told me he's a top 10 center, completely disagree with that part over there. Where is Nickzuki on defensive zone coverage? He left. How he's back checking Nickzuki? If you want to become a top 10 player, you have to play on the two ways, the Patrick Bergeron, the Barkov, the Sebastian Aho, where they are learning to play on both ways of the game. Nickzuki is not there. Not saying he's going to become, never going to be a top 10, but until he does not play the both ways on the defensive zone coverage, that's the bad thing about him right now. That's the reason he's not a top 10 center in NHL. So let's move on here. I believe Anata was right about New Jersey playing like last year, Florida. Javette did not this to sell books, Adam Bianco. Bonsoir, mon ami, Denis Rodrigue. Welcome. Danny, thank you. Your art on Martin, are you sure you don't want to react the new book that came out yesterday? Rick Bungle, wow, super coach. Hello, Mr. Rick Bungle for Halifax. We are not competing for the playoff or the cup. We are rebuilding. The kid need to learn. Exactly, Julien. Great comments. I have start playing smart. Yankee fan would make a good app fans. You're right about this, Ross. I agree. But what you put number 8 defenseman, Whiteman in the lineup. Number 8 defenseman, Whiteman in the lineup. You talk about number 6 possibly. Are coming back to what they really are, 25 to lower level team. Next to be higher. Exactly about this, Zeph. Coach, I don't think we are too negative. I think we are over engaged. Win or lose. Eledano walk the street and no one know him. And USA market, no pressure. I agree about this one. I need a better 4-line. WST. I agree with you on that one. I think it's a great comment, WST. Just from an outsider point of view, I'm not sure how you can judge Martin Saint-Louis yet. His roster is mostly terrible so far. If we have the best coach in the world, they will not be near other. Yeah, absolutely about this one over there. Goalie, the last line of the defense is always blamed when you score on the Real. Yeah, moving Slavkovsky up to England is a good move. 25 long-term injury reserve with a knee injury today. RG, yep. Sorry to hear that. Fernando, if the app are not good enough for you, just change team and stop bashing every player and coach on the team. Welcome back, Luciano. The app young guys should never sit at the expense of that wood veterans. That's why he's upset about this. He wants to have the rookies. So if you think that way, WST, do not blame Martin Saint-Louis, WST. Because with the rookies in the lineup, Montreal is not going to win anyway. But stop to blaming Martin Saint-Louis. Because right now, you go again yourself. You want the rookie in the lineup, but you blame Martin Saint-Louis at the same time. Like, with the rookie, guys, it's not going to be better. It's going to be worse. It's just normal. Because the rookie are not. Everything is fast right now for Jacky. Did you realize that the game is faster for Jacky? It's going to be. It's not said he's better to Whiteman or he's worse for Whiteman. It's just with all the rookies in the line. Now we see Sikorsky play tonight. We'll see how he's going to respond. If he can accept the pressure, if he can handle the opponent players they face all the time, and see what he look like at the end of the night. At the end, we're going to judge Slavkovsky. But at some point, you have to go slow with the rookies and not to rush everything at the beginning and put them on the bad situation. And that's the reason. Look about Buffalo Sabres, guys. Why they are losing 8 straight? Because they play with a lot of rookies. Perduka, Quinn, Owen Power. I can go all the way like that inside the lineup over there. Because they are not a veteran team over there. They are not strong enough to compete with the competition in NHL. That's only normal. Look, Anaheim Ducks. The Anaheim Ducks, same situation over there. They are not strong enough because they have too many rookies inside the lineup. All the team are the bottom. That's what the problem they have. Everybody talk about, well, Columbus Blue Jacket, Zelinger, Chinekov. Johnson, all young players for them. That's just take a time to build a team. We have Donny Brasco in the house at the age. Russ tell me about it, man. Guys, you need to relax on Sarkozy. He will not play first line yet. Let him break in the league and then learn to win. Exactly. They learn by sitting in the breaks box. That's another way to learning. The app are using young players. They need the experience. Best example, Ottawa Oilers, Fernando. Look at the Buffalo as well. Here we go. Just like I said before, many a time when I win, it's the like winning the Stanley Cup, and but when they are losing, they won the trade. Joshua woke up, 3 goals, 2 assists, visit Quebec Rambert. I think you talk about the Sunday game, right, Rick? Martin Soué is the Dan Campbell of the Montreal fan base. I think it's better to judge Martin Soué 2 years from now. Oh, I can understand your point of view about this, Alan, but again, I think for me, he does a great job for the Montreal Canadiens, on my eyes. Like, I don't say like he's going to be, it's funny because at the App Bronze next week, we have a big conversation about Martin St-Louis coming this Sunday. But everything, the time will tell us who they are, but right now, Martin St-Louis is a great coach for what the Montreal need for the young players, Alan. Exactly. We need to chill. Hello, Mr. Jerry Willett is in the house. Thanks to be a part of the show tonight. Kelly, they sure do. Coach, you can use my hockey tip. I don't mind. Not a problem. Zeph, I agree with you. Like I'm a Leaf fan and I have faith in the Habs. Thanks so much, Danny T. That's what we got, guys, at the first intermission. We're going to start. Don't forget to click on the like. That'll be awesome. We're going to start the second period very soon. And it will be interesting how they're going to respond to the second period. Yep. I don't know. Like you said, I absolutely agree with you about this one. About the fact where we have to jure him a long term. We have similar struggle to be sure. Julien Cormier. Yeah. But again, nothing is negative. It's just like that's what we are. You cannot make, you know what I mean? Like you cannot turn an apple pie as a strawberry pie, right? It's impossible. That's what Montreal is. You know, I then said my number are not good. You cannot judge with analytic. 95% of the analytic number does not lie for the performance of the team. At some point, everything's going to be back normal. That's just normal. If you're thinking right now, Montreal Canadiens are going to... It's exactly what happened with Jake Allen, Samuel Montembeault. The first 13 games, the goal saved above expectation was the top 10 NHL goaltender. What they look like now? They dropped down. So the underlying number show exactly what it's all about. You can do this at some point, but not all the time, all the way. The second period, guys, going to start for the Montreal Canadiens and see how they can come back. The next goal, guys, will be really, really important for the Montreal Canadiens tonight. Oops, sorry about that. Yes, exactly, Alan. Right now, let the kid play and get together. So Canadians need to do this, and they all do that. What we all need is to shut up, and let Martin staff teach watch these kid turn into G-Dog 1971. Thanks so much for your comments about that one over there. John Mickelson is in the house. You go from there. Go back when other belongs. Set up now by Buffalo. That's the part left side. A little bit too far for that enough. That intercept part. Recovery by Thompson. Bring it behind to Skinner. Skinner in front of Savard. Pass the puck to Doc. Doc to Thompson. On the back end, Jake Allen make a save. Recovery now by the left side by Darlin. I believe of power. Oh, it was Rasmussen. Funny net. The wrap up by the Buffalo Sabre. Martois to get a puck outside zone. Recovery by Buffalo. going to the show the puck, grab the puck in the zone by Power. Power keep the puck in front of the bench, in front of the Buffalo Sabre bench. Recovery by Montreal. Bad play, but then finally don't put the puck in defensive zone of the Buffalo Sabres going to reset. Okay, there, instant Harris, Whiteman for Pierre Engvall. Oh my God. Pierre Engvall. Wow. Pierre Engvall, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think so. You see Pierre Engvall very well about that one there. If you want to give a bad trade, that would be a bad trade. Pierre Engvall. Wow. Anyway, it's really discouraged. I don't know what to say right now. Anyhow, Peter got back the puck over there at the goal line behind the net by Joel Edmondson. Don't put the puck on the other way. Go back behind the net and going to have a first whistle. We're going to get Buffalo are attacking all the way the beginning, the second period. The momentum still now for Buffalo. Suzuki, a better bat. Do not trade Harris. Tom said that. That's my point here. Don't expect the app to much better after the match. We trade the piece of the puzzle. Great points about the app and international files. So rebuild our gas as the front. The shift go, abs go. Great comment, Jerry, about this face-off now on the left side. Recovery by Buffalo. Control the puck. Pass the puck right now to Dallin. Dallin to the right side. Pass the fire puck and miss the net completely. Go wherever Passelski try to get back outside the zone. Go back behind the net by Edmondson. Back the puck to Savard. Savard pass the puck neutral zone. Don't put the puck all the way back. Possibly under the icing. The puck go back straight to Anderson. Leave the puck behind. Set up by the Buffalo Sabres. Control the puck all the way back. Keep control skating with the puck in the neutral zone. Now go back at the red line. Don't put the puck by Jake Allen. Go back behind the net. Set up now by Edmondson. And then go recovery right now behind the net by the Buffalo Sabres. Chased by Chris Whiteman. Whiteman back on the ice after his fight at the first period. Reset now by the Streza. Press the puck the side. Recovery by Buffalo Sabres. Don't pay puck behind Jake Allen again. Intercept the puck all the way by Allen. Drop the puck behind. And the Montreal Canadiens going to set up the breakout. Jordan Harris looking right now. Harris right now, control the puck. Harris keep controlling, use the board, pass the puck in neutral zone. The puck go back out of the play, going to reset on defensive zone. Going to reset that side. So on part of the play, like a 15 minutes tonight. One of the 5 chat likes, don't forget, click on the like, that'd be awesome. We're going to wait for the puck, drop back, and goes from there. Jordan Harris with the puck at the blind. Pass the puck in neutral zone. Lob the puck all the way back at defensive zone. Reset by the Buffalo Sabres. Use the board. Pass the puck right there to behind the net of the Buffalo going to reset. Kirby Doc on the ice right with Nick Suzuki and Cole Caulfield. A little bit less than 17 minutes to go remaining on the second period. Skating went out by Delina. Benin Power. Power goes DDD. Back again to Power. Power in offensive zone. Kick out the puck right there on the left side. Shoot the puck in front of the net of Jake Allen. Go back behind the net. Set up by Buffalo. Still the puck by the Montreal Canadiens. A little bit too far. Intercept now by Buffalo's coming back all the way back. On the back door. Power shoot the puck. Over the shoulder Allen. I don't know he checked shoulder Allen. Probably kept. Go be the pass the puck. Montreal attacking right now. 2 versus 1 for Montreal. Hold the puck by Ziski. Hold the puck right there at the hash mark. Don't pin the puck behind the net. Back again to Pesada. Pesada shoot the puck in front of the net. Say Anderson back behind the Armia. Armia control puck. Armia behind the goaltender. And playing by Jake Allen. Armia playing by the blue line. Set up now. DD. Back out. Fire puck at Madison. She missed the net. Missed the puck completely. Back behind the net. Set up by Power. Power now with the back end. Rin the puck the hash mark. Turn around by Montreal. Shoot the puck to Jake Allen. No chance right away. Back behind the net. Pressure. Montreal Canadiens 4 line so far. The Buffalo tries to get the puck outside the zone. Finally, they did. Possibly icing. The puck will be icing. Recovery by the Leisman. Going to reset on the left side of the Greg Anderson. Great play by Armia, Evans, and Pesada. We're going to go right away. Good play-by-play, Danny. Thanks so much. Better we coach. Happy upcoming Thanksgiving. Thanks so much for this. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Thursday at the USA. Give it like a zap on the plate, like a 15 minutes. Shoot the puck. Didn't make a save. Rebound to the left side. Buffalo attacking right now. Pass the by the side. Another play by Buffalo. Win the battle again. Someone talk about the Buffalo win the battle. You absolutely right about this. And Madison lost the battle. Go back to Buffalo right now. Control the puck the back door. Skinner pass the puck behind the defenseman. Recovery by Skinner. Lead the puck to underside. The puck goes slowly back to Alex Dock. Dock try the puck to Skinner. Skinner right now. Skinner the puck behind the net. Thompson. Thompson to dinner. Thompson behind the net. Control the puck all the way back on the back door. Back to Dock. Shoot the puck. Adam McKessie. Rebound on the side. Madison now struggle all the way back. Back again. Recovery by Thompson, passing the blind. Fire the puck. Adam McKessie, rebound in front of net. Recovery by Montreal Canadiens. We're going to go outside the zone. Battle all the way back. Pension up by Montreal. Don't play puck on the side. Recovery by the Buffalo Sabres. Leave the puck behind the net. Recovery by Montreal. For the back. Back in net, the net, back door. Recovery by Savard behind the net. So Savard's coming around the board. Recovery Montreal at the goal line. Bring the puck behind the net. Set up to the right side. Anderson. Control back. Delay penalty for the Buffalo Sabres. Montreal attacking right now. Montreal control the puck all the way back. Win the puck on their side. And then finally go back in front of the net. Buffalo going to intercept the puck. We're going to have a 4 penalty for the Buffalo Sabres tonight. And then Montreal could have a chance on the power play to score. We know Buffalo have a really bad PK since the beginning of the season, but tonight they're looking a little bit better. Here we go, the number of the stat of the power play for the Buffalo Sabres, guys. Montreal on power play are 18%, 27 NHL, not very good. But Buffalo PK, guys, is at 30, at 70.2. That in 2 minutes, and the Montreal Canadiens are going to be on the power play. Let's see how they're going to do this on this one. Suzuki pass the puck. Let's slide to Caulfield. Caulfield down the puck for Suzuki behind the net. Chased by the Buffalo. Ran the puck on the board. The puck intercepted by Kirby Dock. But Dock tried to get the puck. Finally, Buffalo win the battle of the puck and going to down the puck by Jake Allen. The puck live for Mike Anderson. Mike Madison, 90 seconds to go remaining on power play at 13:45 at the best play at Madison. Prior the puck to Suzuki. Suzuki's coming with speed at the blue line. Now control the puck. Kick out the puck left side to Kirby Dock. Dock passes the puck to the side. Intercepted by Buffalo Sabres. Another bad play by Montreal Canadiens. They're going to recruit by Buffalo out the ice and the puck for the second time. 1 minute to go remaining on this power play. Madison right now. Montreal 0-3 on the power play so far. Pass the puck left side. Control by Gallagher. Gallagher's coming with speed at the hash mark. Gallagher bringing by the blue line. By Armia. Pass the puck behind the net. The puck go outside the zone. Going to recovery by the Montreal Canadiens. Intercepted out by the Montreal. Pass the puck to Gallagher. Gallagher at the hash mark. Turn around. Gallagher hold the puck. Pass the puck went out by Sakoski. Back the puck to Whiteman. Whiteman pass the puck to the right side to Anderson, I believe. Back to Whiteman. Pass the puck left side. Back to Sakoski. Whiteman should have puck. Tip in front of the net. Rebound in front of the net. Gallagher bring back. You go both that inside. Armia. Battle for the left side. Recovery went out by the Buffalo. Intercept by Sakoski. Great play by Sakoski. Love the puck to the side. Armia recovery puck. Great play by Sakoski on the stick. Armia battle for the puck. Bring the puck behind the net to Gallagher. Gallagher bring the puck to Sakoski. Sakoski's looking now. Should have puck in the back door. Intercept by Buffalo Sabres. Montreal could not capitalize on great play by Sakoski and Armia and Gallagher. But for what happened, 15 seconds, one more push to go, remaining on this power play for the Montreal Canadiens, 0-4 so far. Pass the ball the side, Gallagher one more time, a little bit too far for him. Intercept by Buffalo Sabres, and then Buffalo going to hold the puck, going to go back even strength. And Montreal Canadiens guys are 0 and 4 on power play since the beginning of this game. Unfortunately for Montreal, this is a big, really bad for them. The 13 rookie is in the house. Brendan Gallant is in the house. Melissa Zabrin is in the house. Who's the puck right there? Intercept Buffalo Sabres. And welcome everybody to be a part of the Hockey News Show. We appreciate. Don't forget, both of you or 3 of you click on the likes. The puck out all the way back on defensive zone. Montreal Canadiens. New players coming for Buffalo. Caden Coley went out with the puck. Last 1 minute to go remaining second period. Coley scanning with the puck. Love the puck into the zone. Don't play puck behind the net. No icing. The puck goes slowly behind Anderson. Reset by Rasmussen. Hit solidly by Anderson. Go deep and out to power. Intercept by Anderson. Battle for behind the net. Jake Evans participate at the party. And behind the net. Recovery by Montreal Canadiens. Dallin Carlson try to get a puck. Dallin try to intercept the puck. Go back behind the net. Reset by the Buffalo Sabres. Go DDD to Power. Power notre zone. Power de red line. Power qui contrôle le puck. Don't pas bien les nets. Jake Allen intercepte le puck. Bang the puck right now pour savoir. Win the puck on the board. Pinch by Power. No chance for Anderson. Pas the puck outside the zone. Finally pull back outside. Garfield control the puck. Back to Doc. Doc's coming now. Doc on the right, left side. Anderson at one hand. Anderson bring the puck for the net. No chance right away back. Turn around by the Buffalo Sabres. Caulfield cannot catch it. Recovered by the Buffalo Sabres. Coming by in the zone. Kick out the left side. Great hit right now by Montreal Canadiens. Turn around. And we have now 2-3 players hitting right away right there. And we have the pushing all the way back. We have Peterka and Coley and Carson. And then we have Coley right away back with Carson. And we're going to get left side over there. We're going to see what's happening. We have Edmondson and Dallin. And Peterka jumping. And the party is looking right there. Wow. Cody did not hesitate to go on Carson all the way, right away at the blue line. We see the replay of what happening about that. I need to make myself. We have a TV timeout, so we have no replay about this one over there for the RDS. There we go. We're going to go back now on the music. And then we have an own team we share for let's not forget to share on Canada Vote. They played the first game over 30 years. Yep, soccer. Good luck for the Team Canada. Here we go. We're going to have right now. Now, Montreal Canadiens going to be on PK. And we go. Hunter, that was 30. About this one there. Go back at the line. Set up now by the power play for the Buffalo Sabres. Danny pass up on the side. Control the puck all the way. Intercept by Monahan. Monahan intercept the puck right there. Try the puck to Armia. Armia's coming out. Armia to the right side. Armia control the puck. Armia try to get around Anderson. Armia keep control the puck one hand. What is strong. Here's Armia puck protection. One thing Armia is good. Go back on the left side. Recovery by the Buffalo Sabres. Coming back on the right side. Shoot the puck over the head of Allen. The puck go all of the play. I'm going to reset at 10:25 to go. Power play for the Buffalo Sabres at this moment. And they are 1-1 at the beginning of before that one over there. And that's what we got. William McClary. Peter Graziano. For shirt tomorrow. Yep, got it. And then we have Sean McIntyre. Welcome aboard. He said that the game is different without Arbor. About this. Coach Jason Saga. Unfortunately, Peter, the game are late the morning or the night for me. It's very hard for me. Coach is right. Who can scrap on Buffalo? That was my point behind that. Melissa William under that was 30. And yep. William. And Mikko Love shock in the half to the Rangers King. Right. Tonight, he outplayed. Yep, so right about this. Buffalo control puck, bring it blind. Set up now by Dallin. Dallin intercept the puck. Now Dallin looking now. They keep skating with the puck. Now stick angling on that back side. Back to Dallin. Go back on the other side, back again to Mittelstadt. Mittelstadt at the hash mark, back to Dallin. Dallin looking on the left side. One time a fire puck missed the net or hit the post, by the way, back to Mittelstadt. Mittelstadt control puck, back to Dallin. Dallin right now looking. Dallin goes skate backward. Fire one ball attack. Another bad play with one-timer shot on the side. Dallin recovery puck. Dallin pass up on the side. Pon Thompson intercepted by Savard. Battle always Savard. And but Thompson, the puck go back to the blue line. Dallin right now is Mittelstadt. That's the puck left side to Dallin. Dallin pass to Mittelstadt. Control back on the left side. Back to Mittelstadt. Back to Dallin. Dallin shot the rotation. Shoot the puck. Tip in front of the net. That battle with Savard. 35 seconds. Montreal went out to get the puck outside the zone. And finally they did. New plus coming. Montreal is tired. Of course, less of the half of the game so far. That's what we get there. It's tried to have been pretty much removed. Go back on the left side, intercepted out by the Buffalo Sabres. Going to reset one more time. Go back to the left side. It's coming out with Alex Dock. Dock's on the back end, front of the net. Jake Allen. Intercept by a great play by Montreal Canadiens. Lob the puck all the way back on defensive zone. All the way back to Anderson. Evan Strang, Montreal resists of that push. Zero shot for the Buffalo Sabres during that power play, honestly. Go back on the left side. The Buffalo's coming on the right side. Control the back door. And a but there we go. And the Buffalo Sabres, boom, that game, that goal, this will be hurt on Montreal Canadiens. And under the one, Madison was on the ice with Nick Ziski. And Jeff Skinner always looked like Wayne Gretzky against the Montreal Canadiens. Last season, had 4 goals against the Montreal Canadiens. We're going to see the coverage right there. And again, nobody checked in front of the net. The players, we have Madison that side over there. We have another side, and Jeff Skinner was by himself. That was pretty under. Game over, Luciano. Pretty party boss tonight, jail tomorrow. No jail tomorrow, Luciano. That's what most of the people took Montreal tonight, I believe. Skinner always does well. Again, the ab, William McClary. Yeah, absolutely about this. Go back behind the net, set up by Buffalo Sabres. Pass the puck left side, battle for it. Weideman controlling right now by Caulfield or lose the puck. Go back behind the net. Battle another hit by the Buffalo Sabres. They go back on the left side. Now we have another check on the left side. We go behind the net. Jake Allen. Allen control the puck right now. Run the puck on the board. Going set now on the side. Control. Shoot the puck. Another save by Jake Allen. Reset by Savard. Pass the puck to Caulfield. Caulfield pass to Kobidak. Intercept by the Buffalo Sabres. Kobidak now. Don't pay puck behind Craig Anderson. Don't pay puck behind. I have to leave to get ready for the room. Have a good night, Melissa. And go back on the left side. Go back to Kirby Dock. That control the puck. That try to get puck. Bring the puck to the line. Go back to Madison, I believe. Shoot the puck. Missed the net completely. We have a no stick by the Buffalo Sabres. A great play. Caulfield still the puck. Caulfield looking out. Caulfield in front of that. Through the puck. Anderson make a save on the shot of Anderson, I believe. And going to have a reset on the right side. And that's what we got. On the left side. 4-1 Buffalo, guys. This goal going to hurt the Montreal Canadiens to come back in this game, unfortunately. It's going to always good luck. I know Gel, 13 rookies are going to win 8-7. 3 points tonight already. William McClary. Any better win run. Let's not tell tomorrow, baby. Ask her for you. I have to leave. Okay, got it. Danny, LUCIANO. I should trade Allen for Campbell 13. The Sarika will be a problem. And then, damn it, Scott Ian Baker is in the house. Damn it. Yep, Scott. Yep, so right. Buffalo have to win soccer sooner or later, LUCIANO. Yep. I'll have a tough task tonight. Buffalo is on the 8-game losing streak, William. We are not coming back, Scott said. Not over till the lady sing. He said 13 rookie, about 665 straight, guys. Don't forget to click on the like if you don't mind. That'll be awesome. We have over 7 minutes to go remaining on this period. Honestly, it's going to be hard. Absolutely right, Scott. Yep, 13. Jeff Skinner scored 11 goals at his last 11 game against the Montreal Canadiens. Face out now on the right side of the Greg Anderson, winning by the Buffalo Sabres. A lot of points zone. The puck bouncing around. It's chasing by Pedersen. Pass the puck left side. Reset by the Montreal Canadiens. Gallagher right now. Pass the puck in front of the Sapkowski. No chance for him. Recovery by Gallagher. Battle for the puck at the Ashmack. Gallagher battle for the puck on the left. When winning by Sapkowski. Finally, Buffalo win the battle of the puck. Pinching right up by the Montreal Canadiens behind the net. Gallagher gonna get it, and Buffalo's going to use the board. Pass the puck. Intercept by Sapkowski. Pass the puck to Gallagher at the goal line. Gallagher now at the Ashmack. By Sapkowski. Fire the puck. Missed barely the net. Recovery right now behind the net. It was, I apologize, it was not Sapkowski. Recovery by Sapkowski behind the net. Now bring the puck to Gallagher. Gallagher try the puck to the side. Back again, battle for Sapkowski on the left corner of the Greg Anderson right corner. Forgot battle by Anderson. Sapkowski to Edmondson. Pass to Gallagher. Gallagher right away back. Bring it behind the net. Set up now by Dvorak. Bring the puck to the side. Don't play the puck by the Buffalo Sabres in front of the bench. Recovery by Madison. Madison pass the puck left side. Battle with Sapkowski. Sapkowski coming back in offensive zone. Shoot the puck on the opposite corner. The puck go back to Anderson. Intercept the puck with the glove. It's going to be stopped right there. We have another whistle going to recovery on the left side. Who has the best logo in the league, Jeffrey? Come on, people, hit the like. Thanks so much, Dan. Let's go, Roger. Welcome back, Mark. Third guy is hard to have a winning record in the NHL if you don't compete for loose puck. Great point here, third guy, about that. And it's okay, you need to learn to but for the best. Go back notre zone, reset now par le Montreal Canadien, contrôlé now, coming back with speed. Control, shoot the puck, Anderson makes a rebound, hit a boot! Sean Monahan, I believe, out cut the lead, 3-2. Montreal Canadien score by number 91, Sean Monahan. Sean Monahan score, and the Montreal Canadiens now cut the lead for 2 again, 4-2. Montreal Canadiens goal by number 91, Sean Monahan. Again, this is good for Montreal. They're increasing his assets for the trade during the season. So it'll be interesting if the Montreal can come back about that, changing a bit the momentum of this game, if it's possible. Will be interesting to follow this one. We have to wait. I'm going to go back the clock, guys. I apologize very soon. 6. And Sean Monahan scored for the Montreal Canadiens, and they cut the lead from 4-2. And that's what's happening. We have a TV timeout, guys. We don't want to be back down. It's much better. Hold on. We have a lot of things going on here. Monahan, a nice goal. Julien Cormier, HABS. Jeffrey, I put the game on the overhead projector in my classroom. Jeffrey, awesome. The Boston Bruins definitely have the best logo in the league. American Patriot, welcome back. Sweet Bit Green, le gars le mieux des meilleurs. One background is so much better que the Maple Leaf Ghost Song. Boston, then so work for her. Then, that's my score. It's good luck. Ça fait Alexandre parfois me prendre pour un cave. Welcome back, Mr. Of course, Mr. Alexandre Meilleur is in the house tonight. That's what we have done. We have a TV timeout, guys. So we're going to go put some money here. Don't forget Thursday night, guys. We are going to be back Thursday night. I thought you get this one over there. I don't know what this. Thursday night, guys, 9 o'clock p.m. Our second edition of the Turkey Awards 2022-2023. 9 o'clock Eastern Time p.m. We're going to give the turkey for the most disappointment plus in the beginning of the season, and we're going to give a turkey for the team as the most disappointment season so far in NHL. So we invite you to join us and give us a little bit, participate with us 9 o'clock Thursday night. We have a couple of panelists join me and talking about those situations. Face off now, winning by Pesada. Pesada right now, we have a push back behind the net, a battle behind the, all the way back on defensive side, 5:27. We have that Skinner and Jake Allen. And go back on the side, Jake Allen battle with Jeff Skinner. And I'm going to go back on the left side. We have pushing j'habite au sous-sol. I nommé Zeph. They had 2 second period goal. Now again can go on to win this game in the third round with Kings. Everything is possible. We are going at Montreal Canadiens on the power play, by the way. So Montreal for the 5th time, can they find a way to score? There will be a really important goal. If Montreal can score, guys, on power play on this time of the game, a little bit less 5 minutes to go, that will be a good thing, guys. For that inside, you have to use the VPN only. If you're on Canada and USA, Coast and Pascal, the ring code Canada does not work. Yep, I agree with you, Fernando. Got to be bans for Raspen. Very quiet. Friday night game, 13 game. Friday, RG, 15 tomorrow, 0 Thursday. We'll see if the Montreal can come back and try to score. Don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. Look like now we are a 4 versus 4. Miss the TV announcer did not do a good job on that one. He said the power play Montreal. Now it's 4 versus 4. Now the puck behind the net, and Jake Allen intercepted the puck. Allen passed the puck to the side to Mike Savard. David Savard. Savard lose the puck. Recovered by Doc. Shoot the puck again. Bad play by Savard. Gave the puck to Alex Doc. Recovered by Savard behind the net. I don't know why Savard play on 4 versus 4, by the way. That's really strange for me. Go back right now. Montreal Canadiens attacking on all the side. Draw the puck behind to Caulfield. Caulfield changes direction. Back to Savard. Savard pass the puck to the side. Go back now to Caulfield. Back again to Caden Cody. Loud the puck on the left side. Recovery all the way. Their penalty by the Buffalo Sabres. Finally, we get that penalty I'm talking about. Holding, and the Buffalo go back to the penalty box. And Montreal Canadiens come back now on the power play. 5th power play for the Montreal Canadiens. Can the Montreal Canadiens cut the lead? Don't forget, guys, to get likes. Go back now on the left side, battle all the way. Dallin got a 2 minute for holding on that one. Montreal should take advantage of that power play, and we'll see what they are going to send on the night. Power play number 1 for the Montreal is a be a 4 versus 4, a 4 versus 3 guy. Monahan, we have all the way back over there. We have Caulfield on the ice. We have Suzuki on the ice. We now battle for the left side and controlled by Caulfield. But great play by Buffalo Sabres. Don't put the puck at 1:10 to go. This is a really important face-off. Montreal lose that one over there. Kirby Doc went out skating with the puck. Doc skating with the puck at the blue line. Great opportunity for Montreal to cut the lead. Doc hold the puck at the blue line. Doc hold the puck back and bring the puck in the corner. Recovery right now. Battle for the Montreal. Set up now by Caulfield. Caulfield coming back. Caulfield hold the puck. Caulfield hold the puck on the side. And finally, shoot the puck to the other side. Go back in the corner. Bringing by Buffalo Sabres. The puck stop at the blue line by Kirby Doc. Great play. They're going to set up. 45 seconds. Doc passes the puck to Caulfield. Caulfield came to the corner at the Suzuki. Suzuki comes with the puck. Back to Caulfield. Caulfield right now at the Suzuki. Go back at the Doc. Doc right now. Looking right now. A little bit too far. I don't know why Suzuki go all the way back on the blue line that way. Suzuki's coming down. Control puck. Fire puck. Rebound in the set. No chance. Go back on the side. And Suzuki, guys, no slap shot. That's another problem they have, Montreal Canadiens. 27 to go remaining on this power play. And Montreal have a chance right now. This is maybe the turnover of this game. If they can score, that will helping the Montreal to finish strong and come back on the third period with a goal. That would be awesome. Go back on the side. Renee Pike, Kirby Doc right now. Doc control Caulfield. Caulfield hold the puck. 20 seconds to go. Back to Doc. Doc right now. Come back to Ziski. Again, I don't know why Ziski stay up like this. Go back to Monahan. Yeah, no modification of the shot over there. Yeah, right back to Doc. Doc hold the puck. Back to Monahan. Monahan control the puck on the left side. No chance for the Montreal. Great play by the show the puck Monahan. Rebound in front of net. Nobody in front of net. That's the real problem. Yeah, nobody in front of net. What a bad play by the Montreal Canadiens, the 4 versus 3. They don't create anything around. They just play on periphery, and they don't change anything around the diamond, what do you call it, the diamond, the triangle of the Buffalo Sabres. Nobody go in front to create some kind of screen or obstruction to make something thinking for the Buffalo Sabres. They play around. Ziski go guy out. 4 versus 3 go outside the blue line. Unbelievable. Go back left side. Recovery by Montreal Canadiens. Behind the net, Josh Anderson on the power play right there. We have right now power play 5 versus 4 for Montreal Canadiens. Set up by Sakoski. Pass the puck to Madison. Back to Sakoski. Sakoski pass to Anderson's coming out. Fire puck. Miss the net completely by Anderson. The puck stuck at the blue line. No chance for Madison. Another bad play by Josh Anderson. Go back now, pass the puck. Madison almost gave the puck to Buffalo. Bring the puck by Chris Dvorak. Bring the puck behind the net. Set up now by Buffalo, Montreal Canadiens. Madison pass the puck to Anderson. Anderson's getting with the puck. Anderson control the puck. Kick out the puck together. Go back to Sakoski. Sakoski on the Ash Max. Sakoski hold the puck. Change the direction. Go back up now. Sakoski change the puck to Madison. Puck the ball outside the zone. No play. Bad play by Sakoski to get the puck outside the zone. The Montreal Canadiens did not score on power play. And that's the problem. 0-5 tonight for the Montreal Canadiens. And if you have to look at one negative situation tonight, this is going to be an area where the Montreal Canadiens are going to talk about, because they have a play again. Buffalo Sabres are number 30 and stand in the PK 70.3% in the beginning of the season. And unfortunately, Montreal cannot take advantage of those opportunities at least to come back in the game. Coach, this is a Buffalo coach with 40-something goalie, and they both should be scoring more. Yep, I agree with you about this. Go back now. Buffalo's coming back. They see, shoot the puck. Adam make a save. No rebound. Great save by Adam to keep the puck on his stomach. Thanks so much, Danny. I appreciate that. My first observation of the HABS is that the passing is sharper que the leave. Pourquoi pas garde, pardon, 0-5 power play. Not great. Great comment, Legend. I agree with you about this. Harry Potter, great kind of I don't know. Don't forget, guys, click on the likes. Back on the blue line for the Buffalo HABS. Have to work on that power play. Randy Walkman. Face off now. Savoir get out. We're going to have back by Jake Evans. Face off now on the right side. Jake Evans winning by the Buffalo Sabres. Back to blue line. Go Didi. Set up now. Hold the puck all the way back. Going to control the puck in the corner. Battle with Mike Madison, I believe. Buffalo's going to recover the puck. Buffalo right now is controlling on the other side. Fire puck. Black shot by Montreal Canadiens, but saved by Power. Power healed the puck at the blind. Putting the puck in front of the bench, in front of Harden, intercept by the Montreal Canadiens on the back end. Bring the puck all over the side. Intercept now by the Buffalo Sabres. Going to regroup on defensive zone. Pressure by Montreal Canadiens. It's going to be DANY. Great play by DANY. Still the puck. Control by Montreal Canadiens at the blind. Pass the puck. Back outside the zone. Bad play by Montreal. Now puck in zone by Edmondson. Great play by Edmondson. Still the puck by Montreal. By the puck to Edmondson. Return the puck to behind the net. Set up to DANY. DANY to Evans. Battle behind the net. Behind that, Jake Evans and DANY. They go ball in front of Greg Anderson. No rebound and nothing else. Put the glove over him. Over the puck. Going to reset on the right side of Wes Anderson. That's how it really works. Yeah, that's right, Rob Butch. Why don't they put Allen? No matter. I don't know why you will put Jake Allen. Why don't he put? I don't know. He gave 3 goals the first 2 minutes. Then after that, he stabilized everything else. I don't know. We'll be interested how they're going to do tomorrow against Columbus Blue Jacket. The puck by the net by Montreal Canadiens. Go back to Gallagher. Gallagher hold the puck. Gallagher pass the puck a little bit too far for Jordan Harris. Harris on now. Harris left the puck neutral zone. Intercept now by the Buffalo Sabres. Turn around by Perdica. Complete back now. Buffalo attacking now. Control puck behind the net. Jake Evans at the left side. Through the puck. One timer. Black shot by Buffalo by Montreal. Go back on the blue line. Set up by Buffalo at the goal line. Go behind the net. Turn around. cut back in front of net. Should keep controlling the puck. Battle for the puck in the corner. Battle at the border, at the hash mark by Cousin and Montreal Canadiens, intercept by Buffalo. And again, the continuous battle behind the net. Jordan Harris trying to go back, intercept by Buffalo Sabres. Now Harris battle on the left side, recovery by Buffalo. Buffalo won the battle, wrap up in front of the puck, in front of the Jake Adams, reset by the Montreal Canadiens. Great stick by the Montreal Whiteman, I believe. Don't pay the part by the Montreal Canadiens behind net. Set up now by Rasmussen. Checking by the Montreal. No chance. 27 to go remaining on this period. Turn around by the Buffalo Sabres. Coming back in offensive zone. Hold the puck by Thompson. Thompson right now. Shoot the puck. I didn't make a save. Go back in the corner. Just keep trying to get the puck. Now try to get back outside zone. Chasing by Skinner. Skinner with Doc. Steal the puck by Thompson for the Suzuki. Back to the puck behind the net. Suzuki back to Coden Coney. Pass the puck to Caulfield. 7 seconds. Pass the long stretch by Kirby Doc. Intercept by Darden. Pass the puck to the side to Doc. Doc to Thompson. Shoot the puck. Adam McKesson with the blocker. You have enough of time, but this is the handling. Thank you, Bablo. Thank you very much, everybody. Don't forget to click on the likes. And Mr. Kakade Aiden from Turkey is in the house. Welcome aboard. That's right there. Cannot anyone. We have 2 goals on that player. Jeff Skinner, 6th of the year. Assisted by Thompson, Doc at 11:21. And then Sean Monahan cut the lead from at 3-2, 13:57. That enough. And Chris Whiteman got an assist. We have 23 shots for both teams at the end of this period. 14 shots for the Buffalo and 8 for the Montreal Canadiens. It was something we did not expect Montreal to let go the second period. We have to give credit for the Buffalo Sabres, honestly, on that one over there. And Montreal Canadiens have 8 shots at the second period. We're going to finalize the second period, everything like that. Thanks so much, everybody, to be a part of the show. We have a lot of people around the world, Turkey, Sweden, Thailand. What do you think, our Gervais book coach? Not much, Bush. I think for me, it's a lot of Stan book for me. What he said is his own perception. If you hear what the Montreal Canadiens said, it's not the same. If you hear Gallagher said, it's not the same. What Suzuki said, it's not the same. So it's just a guy who worked for the Montreal Canadiens, and he want to, I don't know, sell books, and he make money, and he used his 35 years experience with Montreal, and he decided to tell the truth, he said. And, you know, I did not learn anything else what we know already. If you said Patrick is a bad captain, I already know that. If you said that Tunixon lost his locker room, we already know that. If you said Subban was not a great teammate, we already know that. So at the end of the day, Butch, I think it was more the media jumping on that book. Media like to create some kind of the drama or... So for me, that's what I'm thinking about this one, Butch, on my eyes. I don't know what you're thinking about this, but for me, that's what I feel about this. Ross, Jake Allen cannot score, and either can anyone else. Yeah, absolutely right about this. Again, welcome back from Turkey. Pablo, welcome back. Thanks so much. I appreciate that. Don't forget, guys, click on the likes. We try to get the 100. Nilsson by Turkey. Istanbul is awesome. Yeah, I was there. Istanbul in August. What a great location, Jeffrey, Istanbul. Istanbul is one area where a lot of transfer plane is happening in Istanbul. Go at Turk. Good night, Hockey Nation. Fernando Tavares. Thanks so much, Fernando. Portugal. Fernando. Good night, Coach. That is the media job to get this. Yeah, I agree with you, Randy. That was the purpose behind that. Chicago Bear is in the house. It looks like Danny is wide awake tonight. Chicago, thanks for being with the Hockey Nation show. We have an intermission right now here, guys. Second intermission of the night between the Buffalo Sabres. Can Montreal come back and tie the game and maybe win an overtime? Would be interesting about that. I recall too much about the book. Yes, for me, look, like I just said, I know what I just said. Many of you guys know already. We did not learn anything else on my eyes, but I don't know. I feel like why not to end the book for when he meet the RDS, the TVS Sport. I don't know. I could be wrong here, but it's rare. They said all the positive he wrote in the book or he talked about, great Shea Weber, great Carey Price, or great, I don't know, Brand Jordan, example, he works, Saku Koivu, all those stuff like that, like the good stuff. But I did not hear from the media. But he was talking about Pacioretty, Dominic Charm, Piquet Subban. But that's how it is, right? And politic, right? They look about the bad stuff, and sport, we look about the negativity, and that's, I don't know. It's not who I am. I don't think so. That's, I try to show to tell the people of what it's all about, the number, the analytic, the players, why is not play well, and that you have reason behind that, and try to sacrifice everything, and we'll see. Seriously, guys, visit Istanbul and your lifetime. Yeah, I really like. Why is Price leaving the door open for next season to play? Honestly, Butch, because the money. What you talk about, coach? Because the insurance, Butch. So he cannot send a lot of stuff because insurance pay him right now $10 million per year, and he have to give an hope he can come back. But between you and me, again, Carey Price is not going to come back next season. It's just to try to be sure he can get that kind of money one more year, and then I don't know if he's going to be retired after that. But that's what it is. It's really the best goalie ever. No man there. On my eyes, I would say no, 992, but many other could said yes, and I respect their decision because everybody has an opinion about that. For me, is not. Smoke and mirror, hopefully. Montreal press love that stuff. Yeah, I agree with you, Alexandre. And then we have it will not retire. You need to make up that money. Here we go, Randy. That's very much happened. Yep. Junior, well, only Marina Ho agree with you, coach. I don't know. I don't follow him a lot. Everything as the inner great point, Ross. Absolutely right about this. 14-8. Yeah. I apologize, RG. It was in. Sometimes I forgot to click on RG. So that's what's happening, guys. This hockey game tonight. We have only 2 games tonight. A little bit later, the Los Angeles Kings holds the New York Rangers. And we've been saying a couple of injuries again yesterday. Morgan Riley for the Toronto Maple Leafs going to be a long-term injury reserve. Goes back also RG. So that's what we got. Gum Worsley, Robert Richard. Oh my God, Robert. My first game in NHL, it was Gum Worsley versus Tony Esposito. Thanks so much. Very kind of you, Mr. from Turkey. Glad to see you. Hopefully you don't come back more often. Present tomorrow night, 15 game, I believe. Yep. Luciano. We are better, Luciano, when you have many games. We're not good when you have only 2 games, Luciano. Thanks so much again, Mr. Turkey. You have any question, guys? I will stay alive here for the second intermission. I'm going to be back after that. Gombe was late. You're absolutely right. From Montreal, Robert Richard. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like. We try to get 100 likes and then sharing this channel, guys, with more people, more fun in the chat. There'll be more fun to talk about, and we'll see. And went over go 15-0 prediction. Oh, no, Luciano. I think the longest one was 12-0. I can't remember who did it. Last year, 12-0, it was about that. Thanks so much. Again, 82 likes. We are, guys, 18 likes before the end of the show. We have no reason we can reach the 100 tonight. That'd be awesome if you can do that. Mike Madison played 12 time, 14 minutes 59. Tir 3 shot on the net. Run, I think, coach. Yeah, I cannot remember, Danny. So tomorrow night, if someone has a chance, Luciano, yeah. You know, Luciano, when you have 800 a plus for 10 game and more, that's pretty good. Like 8-2, that's solid. 10-2, that's solid. And every time if you get 12-3 tomorrow, that's a lot of good night. Thanks so much, Alan. Very kind of you, Alan. Jerry Andres. Larry Robinson was a class act. Larry Robinson, and what a great hockey defenseman player, Jerry. Thanks for sharing with that. Really kind. And again, Alan, thanks so much for more likes in the building. We appreciate guys to click on the likes. We appreciate we have one of the people in that chat tonight. Hopefully one day we're going to get 200 every night. Can Boston win some game? No. No. But everything's possible. What's up for supper tonight? What's for supper tonight? Tonight is going to be a Pai Thai shrimp. Mr. Butch, best team in history, Montreal. Come up 7 minutes, 2 second period. RJ. I won 12 last season, Ron. Here we go. Thanks so much, Ron, to confirm. Again, I was not sure. So, that. So, the Pai Thai is a shrimp, is a little bit, Thai, and then with noodle, spicy, and I like to add rice, but not on my Pai Thai. I put the rice on the side. So that's what happening here. Coach, what is your opinion about Drouin, Dadonov, Armia, et Biron, leur progress or the lack of progress? But Drouin, nothing to do, right? Injuries, problem, Julien. Dadonov, yes, you have only one goal. We would like to have him more productivity, offensive, yes. For the last 6-7 games, I cannot complain about that enough. I think he's a little bit better. He felt better when he played with Monahan and Anderson, so I'm not complaining. Armia on injuries again, and a consistency, Armia. And like Slavkovsky, when you play on the 4 line, it's very hard. Biron is going to be out. He's never going to return and play. And the Montreal Canadiens, Julien for Paul Biron, unfortunately. So hopefully I touched on it one of the here joke. Iran, hey, Iran, welcome back. Iran, the last time we spoke together was 2 weeks ago. And you said to me, the Nashville Predator does not play well. 2 weeks later, like tonight, Iran, your Predator play very good so far in the last 2 weeks. So, it's a long season, right? Everything could change with time. And you should be proud of your Predator. Nashville won yesterday 4-3 on overtime. And again, like I said, they turn around the table over there. We'll see if they can consist. Getting back to Ottawa, is it possible ownership has instructed front office not to fire anyone until they sell the team? I think so. Luciano, if you fire like Pierre Torion and you fire Deji Smith, example, and now you bring a new GM and they have a new owners and then they want to get their own people, it's just the instability is a problem. And I think for the Montreal Canadiens have to be, for the Ottawa Senators, they have to be careful. I think that's what I said earlier. I don't see what happening. Again, they could fire DJ Smith, but injuries right now, Luciano, and honestly, if you sell the team and you have the top 3 pick next season, and they have a lot of good players there. Josh Norris, Tim Souza, Shane Pinto, Patterson, Katchuk, Debrincat, Claude Giroux. And then you add a Connor Bedard or you add an Adam Fantilli, Jake Sanderson. And one player we don't never talk, Luciano, since the beginning of the season. And we know he's involved with the Team Canada problem in 2018. It's Alex Formenton. Formenton, guys, scored over 15, 18 goals last season with Ottawa Senators. He was another, like a little bit like Mason Marshman for the Florida Panthers. He can play hard. He's a good skater. He's fast. He can hit a little bit. And I think for me, is a piece of the puzzle is missing for them. Um, you know, as a third line, he can play sometime bottom at the top six, and I think nobody talk about Formenton. I did not see anybody mention his name, and we know he's involved with Team Canada. That's the reason nobody wants to sign him right now until this is out of the subject. So, but great point of view about this. Luciano. Are you watching World Cup? Barely, honestly. I'm not a soccer guy. You know, I'll be honest with you, I did not watch any game yet. Rate Sagasky tonight so far. Average Butch, but he's not the only one average. Many players are average Butch tonight for the Montreal Canadiens. But no any impact, play second line. But the fans like to see him play, and that's what it's all about. At the end of the day, I'm not going to go again what the people want, the fans want, and it's good for him. You have an opportunity. We'll see who's going to take advantage. Still one more period to go, but that's going to be my best thing. So long term for Biron, I thought so too. Yeah, it is a long term for him right now. Lajuel is doing well. Adam, I agree with you. Thanks, Irene. Thanks so much, Mr. Turkey. Permanent career is over. I think so too. Coach, I thought on McCarr reaching 200 points the shortest in game. Yeah, absolutely right, William, about that. His team right now is a really, you know, it reminds me a lot of Langstrom when he show up in NHL, and Langstrom dominate the defenseman year after year. That's the kind of player McCarr. McCarr is speed, is shifty, great vision, great shot. And that's the reason why they're doing well. Coming up 4 minutes, second period. RJ, what state are you in, Jeffrey? I've always seemed to have this time with the big player team kind of the show tonight. Roger said, with Ottawa, who knows what's going on in that room? Yeah, absolutely about this. Great point. Don't forget, guys, click on that. Coach, you think could you use everything goalies? Are you talking about the Montreal Canadiens? If you case, I would say they already have one, Jake Allen. Ottawa, they have Talbot. Talbot have a really bad game. And again, Talbot guy is behind. You know, he did not start the season. He missed almost like 6 weeks. The worst thing could happen, guys, for the players is missing the beginning of the season. Because it's really hard for them to catch up the rest of the season. When you get hurt at the December, you miss 1 month, you come back, the gap between when he left and what the NHL is almost similar. But when you start in October, right here, the player is here. Now, you get hurt, you stay there. But the NHL is getting up. The gap right now is very hard for the players to come back in the middle of the season or after what we have right now. For Mike Madison, guy, it's really hard for him to catch up the be in shape versus the NHL. He's going to struggle like this. He's never going to catch up the same shape like everybody else. He's going to be always behind a little bit. And when you get hurt during the middle of the season, it's not bad. It's not like you're really behind a lot. And that's the trend between Montreal Canadiens, the players like Madison. I think he's going to struggle a long term. Look, Josh Anderson, same situation with Jordan Manson. Jordan Manson struggled more because that situation happening to him. He tried to catch up everything back. So, no problem, Ross, about trying to triple team. It's like going to begin them there. Roger, I appreciate that. We're going to start the third period, guys, everybody. Thanks so much, everybody. Don't forget to click on that. Pierre Martin is in the house. Welcome back, Pierre Martin. Thanks to be with our Canadian show. One more period, guys. Can Montreal come back? Let's do it. The first line for the Buffalo Sabres dominate the first line for the Montreal Canadiens on different stat. Here we go. Been in shape, been in game shape. It's very different. We're going to reset right now. The puck drop, and then we have to go over there. Exactly, look. Absolutely. 22nd goaltender. Talbot is someone else. Right now, Pierre Martin, they have Forsberg. And I think the problem with Ottawa is not only the goaltender, guys, it's the number and injuries, and the defenseman is not very good. I didn't draw the puck behind, so the puck behind, best communication with Suzuki, I believe. Suzuki broke his stick, go back now on the bench, going to have a new stick now, attacking went out by Doc Thompson, pass the puck to that, and pass the puck to Doc. Now, battle for the left side was a Skinner, battle the left side by the Buffalo Sabres, the puck go back to Doc. Doc pass the puck to the side to Suzuki. Control the puck on the back. Bring the puck by himself. Great play by Suzuki. Hold the puck to Ashmack. Run the puck on the board to Cole Caulfield. Leave the puck to the blue line. Back to Doc. Pass the puck to Suzuki at the Ashmack. Suzuki control the puck on the back door. Intercept in front of the net by Buffalo. Great play. A bad pass by Suzuki. Miss his passing. And they go back behind the net. Jake Allen and Buffalo don't play the puck for new players. We have 19 minutes to go. Now, Montreal, Mike Madison pass the puck left side. Controlling on up by Montreal. Attacking now in the friend zone. Control the puck right now. Manan pass the puck to the side. Controlling. Anderson make a save in front of Anderson. Back the puck behind Manan. Try to pressure right there. Chase it by that. Don't have no chance of Buffalo pass the puck by Carson. Coming back in the defensive zone. Receiving out by Mike Madison. We have a whistle at the blue line. 18:46. We're going to reset on the left side. Go back on the way back on the front bench of the Montreal Canadiens. Go Habs, go. Look, said Montreal Canadiens, 2 minutes for interference. Buffalo on power play. It was Joel Edmondson got that power play. Third power play for the Buffalo Sabres. This is not what you're looking for. They started the third period. And when you start that one over there, Jack Quinn got hit, and nobody go on Joel Edmondson. Gunwasser was one of the very best AB goalies. Yeah, penalty on that one. Going to set now. And face up at the right side, Jake Allen. Very important 2 minutes for the Montreal Canadiens. Can they stop this one? Not a smart play, Randy, for the 2 minute interference for Joel Edmondson. Set up now. Dallin hold the puck. Dallin pass the puck left side to Olofsson. Back to Dallin. Pass the puck left side to Skinner. Back to Dallin. Dallin to Olofsson. Shoot the puck. Miss the net barely. The puck go out. Save the puck by Dallin. Pass the puck behind the net. Intercept by Montreal Canadiens. And the corner pitching by Pedroka. Pedroka ran the puck to Allison. Allison to Ashmack. Bring the puck to Dallin. Dallin looking now at the line. Set up now. Evans loses his edge. 5-3. Allison back to Dallin. Batting on the back door. The puck missing. The puck go all the way back on the defensive zone of the Anderson. Lob the puck left side to Dallin. Dallin pass the puck left side. Now they're attacking again. Unit number 2 for the Buffalo Sabres. Back there by the goal line. Set up now. Pinching up by Montreal Canadiens. We have 3 Montreal Canadiens, possibly 4. Waiting for the puck. The puck battle with Pedroka. Montreal gets some time with Savard helping Harris, and then finally puck back to Power. Pass the puck a little bit to Pedroka. Pedroka behind the blue line. Bring the puck to Power. Power walk with the puck right now. Power set up. Go back to that and apologize. Go back to the left side to Pedroka. Back to Pedroka at the ash mark. Pass the puck to Power. Dallin, I cannot show you this. Hodgson pass the puck left side. Control by Hodgson. Fire puck. Black shot for Sauer. Rebound in front of the net. Another rebound. Reset now by Buffalo at the goal line. Go back behind Jake Allen. Bring it by the blue line. Set up. Fire puck. And then make it say rebound in front of the net. Montreal get the puck outside zone. Lob the puck. Finally, they did it. They go back all the way back on defensive zone of the Buffalo Sabres. Great play by the Montreal to recover the rebound. Jake Allen started send the beginning of this game. After he gave 3 goals, Allen come back strong. Is it good enough? We're not sure about that. Go back now. The Buffalo Sabres coming in offensive zone. Kick out the puck to Carson. Carson, unit number 1. Back to that. To Power. Pass for fire puck. Allen make a save on the back door. Great play. Great shot with Dane Thompson at 13 seconds to go. Allen on that one. He was ready for the one-timer on his right side. 90 likes. Don't forget that Buffalo are bad. Montreal is confused. Thanks so much, Peter. Grenier, Marc-Elite. Marc-Elite, go Canadiens, go. Don't forget to click on the like. 91 likes. 8 more likes to come, guys. That would be great if you can do that. 17 minutes to go remaining, guys, on the third period. 13 seconds to go. Face off the right side. Thompson face to Jake Evans. Recovery by the Buffalo. So back at the blind. Set up to Power, Dallin again, shoot the puck. Black shot par le Montreal Canadien. Back to Thompson. 4 seconds to go. Thompson's coming down. Thompson at the Ashmack. Bring the puck at the blue line. Great play defensively by Coley. Back to the puck behind the net to Skinner. Skinner in front of the net. Great play stick par le Montreal Canadien. Try the puck outside the zone. Intercept by Doc. Doc bring the puck behind the goaltender. Recovery by Edmondson. Bring the puck to the side. Recap par le Montreal. Use the board. Pass the puck to Armia. Armia lob the puck. And neutral zone. The puck lob the puck. Intercept by Jake Evans. The puck bouncing in defensive zone. They go to recovery by the Buffalo. Go to DDD. Set up now. Thompson's coming with the puck. Thompson the red line. Thompson offensive zone. Keep control the puck. Try to get around. We go over to Doc. Doc at left side. Allen wrap up the puck in the back door. Shoot the puck. In the but. And the Buffalo Sabres score. It's Oli Jalku. What a bad play again on the back door for the Montreal Canadiens. They gave under the goal. And the Buffalo Sabres take the lead 5-2 again on Montreal Canadiens. This is going to be the end of this game, honestly. We're going to see the replay. Coley, Arisa. We're going to go right there. The puck to the side. And then nobody checked the guy on the right side. Jake Allen, the rookie right now, are not good on that play. Coley and Arisa. That'll open up the door. Wow. Abs that need to fire puck more. I missed the first 3 minutes of the game. So did the Abs. Yep, the Abs are right about this. This hurt. Yep, everybody is agree with me about this shot and the goal for the Buffalo Sabres. And take the lead 6-5-2 against Montreal Canadiens. That's the ball game, folks, for Luciano. Jerry is agree with me. Don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. Thanks to join us tonight, William. Hopefully, you click on the likes. That'd be awesome. Everybody, we try to reach 100 likes for the 19th game about this. That's what we got. Garnier, Mac, Eli. Thanks so much. Nationalization. Go back one out. Don't put the puck all the way back behind the goaltender of the Allen. Going to reset on the left side. Holding the puck all the way back at 28 shot for the Buffalo Sabres and 24 for the Montreal Canadiens. Pass the puck to the side. 6 more light to go. Thanks so much. I appreciate that. Go back on the side. Buffalo tried to get a puck neutral zone. Montreal tried to pinching. Finally, a recovery by the Buffalo. By Power. Power in front of Edmondson. Turn around right now by Cousin. Pass the puck neutral zone. Intercept by the Montreal Canadiens. Madison pass the puck neutral zone. Chasing right now by Gallagher. Pass the puck behind to Edmondson. Pass to Madison. Madison's getting with the puck a little bit. Use the board. Pass the puck neutral zone. Set up now by Gallagher. Pass the puck a little bit over the stick of DUARTE. DUARTE hold the puck. Pass the puck to Gallagher. Puck bouncing the puck. Recovery by the Buffalo Sabres behind the net. Set up by Power. Power's getting chasing by DUARTE. Gallagher showing the pressure. Finally, Buffalo going to dump the puck in neutral zone. The puck go back 1-on-1. Buffalo in the offensive zone. Control the puck. Shoot the puck. Still the puck by Juraj Sikorsky. Scanning with the puck right now in front of Peterka in front of the bench. Intercept the puck, but the bouncing to Gallagher. Pass to DUARTE. A little bit too far. Go back on the left side. Kirby Dak went out on the ice. Dak recovery corner. Lead the puck to Caulfield. Caulfield looking now. Pass the puck to the blue line. Set up now. Back to Doc. Dak control. Dak went out. Lose the puck. Pass the puck to the side. Recovery by the Montreal Canadiens. Set up that Caulfield. Caulfield intercept. Keep the puck on the side. Controlling now on the right side. Shoot by the back door. Missing by Ski. Pass the puck right now. Punching by Goalie. Goalie pass the puck to Ski and front net of the Doc. But intercept by the Buffalo Sabres. Attacking right now on the neutral zone. In front of Savard. Great grab pick. A great stick of Savard. The puck bouncing behind the net. Recovery by Kaden Cooley. Pass the puck to Savard in the corner. Savard now hold the puck on the neutral zone. Keep the puck in the front of the bench. Recovery by Ski. Bouncing the puck over him. And the puck go in the zone. Recovery by Buffalo. Loud the puck. Intercept by Ski. Ski again. Great stick by the Buffalo Sabres. Ski lose the puck. Recovery by now by the Buffaloes coming in the offensive zone. Keep controlling. Pass the puck on the side. Thompson shoot the puck. Hit the but. And that's what we got. The Buffalo Sabres score. Tage Thompson score. And the Montreal Canadiens losing 6-2 tonight. But we got it. We did it again. Chop, chop, chop. Rivers. 100 likes. Here we go. We did it again. 100 likes, everybody. Thanks so much for all your likes tonight at the Hockey Nation Show. And the Montreal Canadiens. Ouch. This one over there. We just, bad game overall for everybody on that one over there. Tage Thompson score on that one. We'll see what we have in the chat under Tage TNT Thompson. What a great hockey player, Hunter. Good evening, coach. Good evening, everybody. Our boy are having a tough. Yep, that's right, Tony. Thanks to stop by, Tony. I really appreciate it. Thank you, all the moderators tonight. Thanks so much. Paulie, I don't need to be pulled for tonight. Here's the problem, Paulie, about this. Great question, by the way. Montreal play tonight, tomorrow night at Columbus. After the game, they take the plane and they get out. So they're going to be home at the hotel around 2 o'clock the morning. They go to bed at 3 o'clock. Then they have to wake up afternoon. It's not a good scenario for that. So what you want to do, Paulie, it's now what you do tomorrow night. You bring Montembeault right now, and then who start the game tomorrow? Montembeault. So what you try to do is to keep the rest to Montembeault full night, and then be ready for tomorrow night. So Montembeault will be back between the pipe tomorrow night. Then they play Friday night, Friday afternoon at 2 o'clock. I don't know who's going to be the goaltender, but that's the reason why Montembeault is not in the game tonight. That's my best opinion about this one over there. Spark, welcome aboard. Congratulations to you, live coach Jeremy, and thanks so much. Go, thank you, go. Either way, when those out, we have some time to look forward to. Julien call me about this. Add, lose, but occasion win. A great point, Luciano. Thanks so much. Thanks you, Ron. Right about old boy Thompson, who came over on the Ren O'Reilly deal, is having a game. Yeah, absolutely, William. It was a trade involved this. Rudolph, okay, now it's over. Rudolph, I agree with you about that one. Stop motion Penta, directly from the Ottawa. Number fans of the Dallas Star and the Ottawa Senator. We miss you, buddy. Stop. Hopefully, you're doing well, Mr. Motion. And glad having you aboard. My first time back and around 2 months. Yeah. What's going on with you? Stop. Tell us, do you know about Joe Spark? I don't know what Joe you're talking about. It is what it is. We are on a rebuild there. Not going to be great, Lewis. I agree with you, Sean. We all agree, you and me, about that one over there. Who are the defensemen, coach, please? Who are the defensemen? Tonight, they put back Harris and Whiteman. Jakai Kovacevic is out, PR. I feel for Allen is in the tough situation, managing expectation of development team. You're absolutely right about this. Robbie, one of the light cannot going to get better. You're absolutely right. William McGray is ending like a brave veteran. Great point about this. Our fans are leaving the stadium. I'm sure they will very soon. But great point view about this. Sean B, welcome back in the house. Sean B, great fans at the Hockey National Show. Great spotter. Sean, hopefully you're doing well. We miss you, buddy. Man, I could not keep count how many stick broke during this match. I don't know. Oh, more at 3. But great point view. Spark, I agree with you. Yeah, Julien, you are correct about Julien Cormier. More at 2. 101 likes. Don't forget, guys, click on the likes. Tonight is the last team at Garnier. I'm sorry, Garnier, but it's Mark. Mark, you're absolutely right about this. I apologize to call you Garnier. It's just because your name is reverse. But I agree with you about this one over there. We're losing a bit the fact of the play-by-play right now. Because, 12 minutes to go remaining on this third period. We have to hang in the 6-2 so far. Go back right now. Montreal Canadiens coming back on the left side. Close it up on the side. Go back. And the Montreal Canadiens shoot a pipe by a Whiteman pass about left side. Recovery by Montreal in front of the bench. And from the blue line set up now by Dadena at the back door in front of Anderson, turn around. And the Buffalo Sabres is going to bring the pipe in front of the bench. They're going to reset on the left side of the left side defensive zone by the Buffalo Sabres. Pinching by Dadena and go back by Buffalo in front of the bench. Buffalo attacking on offensive, run the park behind the net, control the park in front of the right side, Jake Cannon, in front of David Savard. Back to Christian Dvorak, battle right now by Jack Quinn. Leave the park and Montreal going to recover behind the net. Go back at by Cole Caulfield. Stop now by Cole Caulfield, pass the park behind and go to reset on the left side. And go back all the way back on the search to the puck, recovery by the Montreal Canadiens. And we apologize, guys. I turned off the notification, guys, I turned off the notification of the super chat. And I apologize for that one over there. So, We have a super chat, a second super chat tonight. This friend Sean B gave us another super chat of $10. Here we go. Super chat, Sean B, $20. Chop, Rivers, Sean B, $20 tonight. Thanks so much for this great super chat. We love the super chat. We, of course, blow my mind blown. And then we are on fire at the Hockey Nation Show. Maybe not the Montreal Canadiens, but we are on fire. Thanks so much again, Mark, for your super chat tonight. Really appreciate it. My first team and Montreal. Madison, welcome aboard. Don't forget to click on the likes. Alexandre Meilleur, welcome back. Salut, coach. What you do to improve HABS power play? Do more practice, Franco. They don't practice enough the power play. Unfortunately, this week, guys, Montreal Canadiens are not practice allowed. They are only one practice this week. They're not going to practice. They practiced yesterday. This morning, I apologize. It was just a skating morning. It wasn't a practice, right? Tomorrow, they're not skating. They're traveling. Thursday, only skating Saturday morning, not a practice. So it's hard for that one over there. Sakowski, guys, penalty for the Montreal for the Buffalo Sabres. Montreal is going to be on the power play. Great play, by the way, by Sakowski on that one. Montreal for the sixth time are going to be on the power play. Lipushkin, second penalty of tonight. They got. We should go at Pico. The Sabres have 6-1 lead, and the first period. They are 500 add a plus. The Caulfield is key. Pro add all the add often hype. Thanks so much, Sean B. Again, very appreciate Sean very back. Forget the coach back workout. Thanks so much, everybody, again, for your kind of words. We appreciate a lot. Thanks to be a part of the show. Go back right now, power play. 10 minutes to go remaining, guys, on this third period. Controlled by Madison. Madison hold the puck right there. Still the puck right now by Buffalo. Breakaway by Thompson. Thompson's coming out. Shoot the puck. Adam make a say rebound. But it pull back to Thompson. Thompson control the puck around. Bring it back to Buffalo. What a bad play by Mike the Madison. And go all the way back on defensive zone. The Buffalo Sabres controlling, honestly, the power play of Montreal Canadiens. Pressure. Montreal. This is maybe the one. As a team, collectively, as a team together, and for 3 periods. This is maybe the worst game for the Montreal Canadiens in the beginning of the season. Sometimes they lose a game, but they play 1 bad period, 2 bad period, but this one is maybe the worst of the season. Now, Caulfield tried to get the puck going aboard. Buffalo tried to keep the puck by Madison, bring the puck to Caulfield. Caulfield back again to Doc. Doc to Caulfield. It's a 7 out. Back again to Madison. Madison control the puck a little bit. Set up now. Back to Ziski. Ziski looking now at the Ashmack. Bring to Madison. Madison skate the puck over there. Back to Ziski. Ziski control the puck on the Ashmack. Bring it back at the back door. Intercept by the Buffalo Sabres. Lob the puck behind the net. Going to get one over there. Madison not having a good game. I agree with you, Sean. The worst part, coach, people don't realize, and 9 months are going to be getting into the art game. We have easy time. The real team are going to spot the internet playoff are coming. Well done, Sean. That's what I said all day. We're going to finish at the bottom. 7 at least, maybe 5, like I always said. And that's the best. That's supposed to be that way. All the fans that lost their mind when you did that. When you did that, ton point, bon point, Luc. Wow, Francois, welcome back. I'm late, but look like I was better off. It was for the shirt. Yep, you're absolutely right about this one over there. Back to work, guys. Thanks so much. Sean B, very appreciate you support the Hockey Nation Show. Sean, that's correct. We need to keep things in perspective. We are rebuilding. Great point. For sure, Canadiens worst game of the season, but I hope they can better next game. Great point, Spark. Everybody looking great in the chat, guys. What a great chat we had tonight again at the Hockey Nation Show. The people are respectful. The people talk each other. They have their own opinion, and that's all about Buffalo 7 now coming back on their side. Shoot the puck. Black Sharp Island rebound on their side. Dumping the puck on Montreal Canadiens. 7:35 to go remaining at least at 6-4. And then we have Randy. Well, I guess the Sabres are over the losing streak. You're absolutely right about this. But who contract are up this season? You have Sean Monahan, Tadonov, Paul Biron, Jonathan Drouin, Pauly. for the Montreal Canadiens for the upcoming season. On the defenseman selection tonight, kind of where trying out combination or what coach? They have no choice, right, Pierre? They try to keep Madison with Edmondson and Coley with Savard. But again, they bring Harris and Whiteman. I don't know. It was really where at the end of the day. Yeah, coach, no drama. Danny. Yep, so right. One dude who like so far, RG said. We have a TV timeout. Here we go. Run the shot, they reserve a trophy. Do you think the Canadiens can at least get 6 at 6-4 on the goal? No, not tonight, Spark. It's going to be really, you are a great coach. Thanks so much, Paulie. A very kind of you. Shadow Gill, 34-28. Yeah, I lose a little bit the track of the game, RG. Let's move on. Maybe better to go to the beach right now. Thanks so much, Pauline. At some point, you're going to get it right. Thanks so much, everybody. Very kind of you guys. If my car was here, yep, so right, William Calmecar. So Montreal Canadiens are back tomorrow night. We're going to be live play-by-play. I invite you to join us tomorrow night, 7 o'clock Eastern Time. Montreal Canadiens are in Columbus Blue Jacket. Again, Montreal are 1-8-0 in the last 9 games in Ohio. So it'll be interesting how they're going to respond after that poorly performance of Montreal Canadiens tonight. Will be interesting to see that. Randy Wesley and Plant was enemies, but Wesley was a better man. Funny. True about Wesley, it was really funny about this. The way the beat Montreal is so have constant for checker. Yeah, I agree with you. Look about it. Jack and Corey better beat the next game. WST will be interesting how they're going. I think so too. I wouldn't be surprised. Great play by Allen. Make a save on that one, but you have penalty for the Montreal Canadiens. For Old Dane, and nothing works for the Montreal tonight. And Martin said, we said, can we get out here? I just woke up with the show still on. Update Beach. Yep. Nick is okay. Montreal still losing. I follow Marca, a float, and the Stanley Cup. Barrett was so fun. William Snyder said. And yeah, WST hopefully got some kind of the chance for the lineup tomorrow. I'm pretty sure that will happening anyway. Yeah, before the rain start, yeah, I don't know right now. It's not cloud, it's not sunshine, but it's not. It's just a little bit cloudy, but we'll be fine. We'll be all right. Whiteman should not play again or Peseta. And if they need someone, try to young guys, put them on the waiver. They should not be in the before Arbor and Arbor. They are not part of the future. Yeah, great point, Sean. I think for me, I think Whiteman should be the one over there because Sean, at some point, they need Barron to come back up. And that said, but they need to get him some game in NHL at some point. And the one I prefer to keep Kovacevic at Whiteman. And then Peseta, it is Peseta. At some point, they will bring some players at the bottom at the NHL, at the American Hockey for Laval. I don't know which one. It could be a Pitlick back, or it could be and a goal, guys. And Allen broke his sick and not very happy about Allen. 7 goals tonight. And Allen went out, frustration on the bench, on the ice right now. And we see what happening on that shot, if Allen was really the problem or not. No, he know it's his fault. 7-2, guys. 7-2, Allen and Matt Polly. Yeah, absolutely about this 104 likes. Coach is not grave. Well, watch Danny. See you tomorrow, Polly. Go back when I'm here. Is there a better player Evans? He takes a real bidding. I don't know, but he has 0 goals so far. See you guys, Robbie. Have a good night, Robbie. Beware of Martin Amanda. She is back, stable, funny, and destroy the chat site. American, thanks so much about that. We got some kind of people like this in the past. Thai Beach is always normally sunny, not partially cloudy. Yeah, usually. David Robinson said, Montreal may be ripped for a 4-5 game losing straight, and many other teams have done that. It is cellular sending lower. You absolutely that about this, Mr. David. I agree with you. I will send Allen and Aber over your place, Pierre Martin. Don't you think Canadiens are play a bit more aggressive this match? Not really spark. Allen cannot score a goal. Montreal needs to score more than 2 goals. Not really spark. I think they just gave up right now. They know the game is over. That's one feels so good. Coach Hunter, yeah, congratulations for your team. Don't set 7-1 Sabre tonight, Danny. Allen qui prit son stick as la céleri sur la Sunday under. Skinner should learn to stay a little and a win Albert next assignment. William McClary. Well, you are wrong, Chicago. I took Sabre 4-3, Pierre Martin. Great pick because I took a Montreal Canadien tonight. We have TV timeout, guys. We're going to wait for the back. William McClary, I don't represent what people think. Coach, so many straight going on this year. We are only one way through about this one over there. Yeah, I agree with you about this one over there. Montreal set up at the right side of the and again, absolutely shameful, embarrassing. How Ab are playing tonight. Should never took Jacky and Kovacevic out of the lineup, and Monte and both should get the start in the net. Allen is just awful. I agree with you. Most of your comments, I will say to you, Ellen, you know, if it's not Allen tonight, Allen is tomorrow night, Ellen. So, Allen have a bad game, yes. It's happened to everybody. I don't know if Montembeau make a big difference because, honestly, all the Montreal Canadiens did not show up tonight. You cannot point one specific player or a couple of players, oh, they play good tonight. Did not go that way. It's going to happen during the season, and it will be interesting what they're going to respond tomorrow. Is it, you know what I mean, like, they have I don't know what to tell you because, honestly, if it's you know, it will happen again. Jacka will be out. Harris will be out of the lineup. And is it better for them to be at Laval? Like one of them? I don't know. Um, but for me, I don't know why Whiteman is on the ice tonight. Like, I don't get it. Whiteman back in the lineup. I don't get it. Like, I don't get it. But you always said, Ellen, at the beginning of the season with Sean and many of you guys, you said in the chat, right? We want a team with effort. And we want a team can play hard. And tonight we don't see that. That's really where it's embarrassing, like Ellen said, and I agree with her. We want a team show up every single game. And end the season, losing 7-2 will happen, but not the way happening tonight. But great point of view around. It's okay. Coach, we are struggling sometime. Yeah. But this is what's coming, right? The last couple of games, guys, we gave a lot of giveaway puck. We gave a lot of chance opportunities. And tonight, they pay off the Buffalo Sabres when they was, supposed to be that way. But great point of view about you guys on the chat tonight. We'll see. It's okay. You got 100. So get one. Thanks so much, William. Look, you're more important. Sabre to win more game after the slump they are leaving. You're absolutely right about this. Coach, what do you think about the running up a score? The fan pay money to see 60 minutes to play hockey. Yeah. But unfortunately, Rudolph, and in the season 82 game, you're going to have those kind of game, obviously, sometime where nothing works, nothing good. And, that's just it is. So you try, you can see right now, the 5 player try, they just don't happen. It's about in sport, basketball, baseball, football. It's just a game where nothing works. Whatever you try does not work. And when you start a game like 3-0 after 2 minutes and 30 seconds, how can you come back after that? And they never come back. They try, but they never try. They could not come back. It was too hard for them. And Buffalo need that kind. And Master said, we said before the game start, the 10th first minute of the game is already important. And Montreal was supposed to know about this, and they did not do well. But you're absolutely right. Great question. Hate when a player international break 306. Bad example for young people. Great point of view. Whatever anyone think they need to finish the season, at least maybe next year, to have a constant winner. I cannot get why people get upset when they lose year 2. It takes 3-4 years. Sean, for the benefit of Montreal Canadiens, this is my own opinion, Sean. They need to draft at the top 5 next season. Hopefully top 3. But if they can, I don't know what will be the end of the standing, but hopefully they can get the top 5. That'd be good. I agree with you, Jakai. Well, if you can only get better from here, go Habs, go. Coach, what beach are you going to go after this? I live in Jean-Bien, Pattaya, David. So I always go to Jean-Bien, David. Oh, man. I've given up. I was hoping they would not have gone Las Vegas time with us watching my family. When Danny was 48 seconds to go, guys. Albert Amen to respect point final. Oh no, pondering about this. Will there be more that? Pierre will say Alan. Montreal Canadian practice, get the head up and then come back to the next game tomorrow. RJ. Playing okay, good. Tournament Canadiens is over. They are on the ice. One, the Albert is not there. They are the add to the regular season. This is our game. Not bad again. We are very roughly. Kovacic is one of the Montreal Canadiens. Most consistent, something brewing, and the muscle brain. I agree with you, Pierre Martin. Annie Boober, understand. I don't know, Roger. I'm just turn around the TV. Coach Pablo, yeah, no problem, my friend. Let a player think is break and on reading rules. I think people should be fight for the next goal, next matter, goal, next touchdown, real deal. About this, going to be the end of this game, guys. The shot are 38 and 31. And this is, guys, the end of this game. Oops, sorry about that. Final score, the Bell Center, Montreal Canadiens 2. The Columbus Blue Jackets 7. We're going to take the plane tomorrow, and they're going to go at Columbus tomorrow, play again the Blue Jacket, where the last 7 of the last 8 games was 8 of the last 9 games. We're going to see the comments in the chat. Not cool to defeat tonight. Mark, I have 4 points minus because of Allen tonight. Oh yeah, tomorrow Canadiens play against Belgium and the World Cup. Good luck for the Team Canada tomorrow. Not much we should take from this game, Luc Lafortune. A draft top 5 would be amazing. William Gregory, I agree with you. Me think you are right, but another team for tonight was dismissed. Jerry. William Snyder go live. Eric Manny Martin is coaching the Brendan with Alan. I heard Martin Murray is coaching the Brendan with Kynes. Buffalo, Ben Cocky. Good job. Thanks for the broadcast. Thanks so much, Jerry. Very kind of you. Montreal is going to lose a lot the next 5 weeks, but they need to play hard. Hit check. Auburn need to, on the ice, develop him and Montreal, Pierre Martin. About that one there. Is Alan fault soon? Bon job, coach. Encore, merci beaucoup, mon Luc. And off the Columbus, the Canon, Marco Larabie. Yep. 1,000 messages, bro. Thanks so much. William McClary still don't know why Skinner was chirping the Habs bench and Allen could go against him next time they face each other. William McClary. At least have Skinner in my fantasy pool. Marco. Guys, tomorrow is Canada, Belgium, World Cup football. Don't forget that. Yeah, absolutely. Power play 2 and 4, Montreal 0 and 6. Thanks so much, RG, about that one over there. Go, coach, as well. Thanks so much, Randy. Look, you did a good job tonight for not going ahead of coach, buddy. Is your rewards. Here we go. Look, Skinner has 23 goals in the 37 game versus Montreal Canadiens. Yeah, Jeff Skinner looked like the Wayne Gretzky, senior father of Gallagher. We have a 7 power play and last 7-2. Yeah, absolutely about this, Alan. All the Jets gonna tank. So on power play, Martin, this is bad. Yeah, I love Buffalo. Sent 91-92 real deal. Take advantage of that W tonight. This is the first W, guys, for the Buffalo Sabres in the last 9 games. I apologize for that. I don't know what this clock is not there. I'm going to final score right now here, guys. Final score. So we can be on the right spot with that. And RJ is going to give us the third shot. There we go. I was waiting for you, Mr. RJ. Thanks so much, RJ. I was going to ask you this, the shot at the third period, guys. All right, bad game, Madison 2. Allen, Skinner to 3 assists, Wall. 5 point Allen. He did the same thing last season, 4 game. Prediction, who gonna tomorrow? I will go with Belgium for me. Spark, whatever. I don't know football, soccer, but I don't know. I feel like Belgium. I heard like they are really good. I really want the fan Figure Smith. They don't blame the coach. The team just is not that good, but yeah, will be under a couple of years. Well said, Sean. I agree with you about this. Julien, salut Julien. Luciano, solid broadcast tonight. Coach giving a technical problem, then the next of the game. Well done. Yeah, I didn't start properly, really well, William, but we can gap strong after the first 10 minutes of the first period. Jake Allen, very agree. Thompson was unstudiable. Hunter again. Where was Suzuki on that first goal? Is blue the zone? Don't see him come into the picture until the puck was in the net. Go live. I don't think they have shot enough on power play. On the sense they try too much to make the perfect play, but they read the surprise shot more. Sorry, coach, I forgot we are not in the football stream. Not a problem, Spark. It's all good. All good. It's the Team Canada, so all good with that. Jake Allen let the goal 7-2. Wow. Samson. 113 like. Thanks so much. A thumbs up about this one there. We can take some call, guys. Super coach Rick Bengal is in the house. We can open up the line, guys, for about a couple of minutes. before everybody left or to go to another channel at 10 o'clock, but that's a subject for another time. Rebound matter. A lot of, Montreal play tomorrow night at 9 o'clock, 7 o'clock again, Columbus. Friday, 2 o'clock afternoon in Chicago. And that's what we got for the Montreal Canadiens this weekend, this week for the Montreal. We'll see what we have here. I realize they have to play for 60 minutes. Cause no easy game. Randy Workman. Power play very predictable. Just cover Caulfield. That would be Monty Sean to take over number 1. Sean, great point here. Overall tonight, too many passenger. Allen, great. Phil, the ad miss Jacky physically presence. Now the point, Rick, okay, is the physical of the Arbor. Do we believe this is change the final score at the end of the game? That would be my question about that. Flame play a Friday afternoon game in Washington. A lot of game. I think Randy at 5 game afternoon, I believe. The score does not matter. The play does. Randy go live also. I agree with you. Yeah, Randy go live, man. I agree with you. Martin said he does not coach mistake, just patterns. How he see the pattern now. Well, I think, again, coach don't like Arbor. It's not a point, it's Arbor. It's not, it's because for me, it's physicality is one thing, toughness is one thing, skating is one thing, vision is one thing, IQ is one thing, hockey sense is one thing, and I can go all the way like that, right? I'm not sure if you check out the box for Arbor. I'm not sure if it's the best learning for Arbor and Iris for the next 40 game in NHL. One, everything is going to be faster. You can see Jordan Harris struggle tonight. And that's what I'm not sure. Is it better as the Montreal fans to let play Arbor, Jacky, and everybody else on the ice and just learning by mistake like tonight? Because some people did not work hard. But that's going to happen again if you play rookies on the ice. It's going to be worse, guys. The last 5 games, Montreal Canadiens, not including tonight, they struggle all the time. They not play well against the Flyers. They not play well against the Columbus Blue Jackets. They not play well against the New Jersey Devils. And I can go like this. And it's not tonight. It's been a couple of game ago. It's not only Jacky. It's many of the rookies starting to feel the increasing players and NHL's getting better after 20 games. So the problem is the front of the net. So that's what the biggest problem about that one over there. We have a few people in the chat. We're going to wait. Everybody, just waiting a little bit. Then I'm going to bring you everybody. William, stay there. RG, stay there. I hope Canada are going to win again. About the coach, should I let someone else go live? No, it will not change the score, but Buffalo were taking liberties over that. Good evening, Nicolas de Gobi Bono. Coach Tay Thompson is a trick of a skater. What a player he is. I have to go take spread send bat for my back injury. Have a great night, Pierre. Aber is Aber. That's what is for like about this one. And these are again crappy team. Yeah, absolutely about this, Marco. Don't go nowhere, guys. I'm going to put you back. You have a couple of people show up. Stay on, everybody. I'm going to agree it does not check all the boxes. Coach Buffalo took advantage. About play an important role, and I agree. Nature getting tougher. Yep. Let's go open the door. We're going to have our friend Albert. William left the building. About this one over there, and we're going to bring right here Randy. Welcome aboard, Mr. Randy.
Hi. I wasn't going to go on because of you, you'll have me on Thursday, but everybody asked me to. How you doing tonight, Coach?
Pretty good. You?
Doing well. Doing quite well. Just checking out. The thing that I wonder, and I was going to ask you, Coach, did they take Buffalo for granted tonight? Did they just figure there was an easy 2 points? What do you think?
I don't think so. At Grandin,
No.
no, because I think it was surprised that it's like anything else, Randy. It's not an excuse, but when you play right and nothing works,
Yep.
whatever you try to do does not work, right?
Right.
It's happening at this game. This is a bad game. Jake Allen accumulate when you're
Yep.
losing 3-0, not 1-0, not 2, 3-0 at the beginning of the game. It's hard to come back, and
Especially when it's in the first 3 minutes.
then you play a game. A team did not lose the 8 game, and they lead 3-0 after 2. They all fire up and they want to stop that streak over there. So mix all together. That's a good recipes to fall apart all together. And that, you know what I mean? Like Jake Allen, 1 point. Madison is a 1 point. Jordan Harris is on 1 point. The power play is another point. The first line, Montreal Canadiens got beat by the first opponent team line over there. So all together,
And that can't happen.
that's the result of the game. 82 game, Randy, you've been in hockey for many years, right? When you have
Yep.
82 game, it will happen. You have a bad game like that. It's too similar to stop that kind of game. We saw this for the last couple of games. Like again, the Flyers, everybody is excited. Great goal, tie the game, win the game in overtime, right? By the end of the game, it was not an amazing, great game performance for Montreal Canadiens as a number, like what he gave again, the chance, everything like that. So we're all at the bottom 5 for one reason at the end of the year because we're not strong enough.
It happens, and like I said, I want to make comment on Jordan Harris. I think he has tons of potential. I really like the kid. I think he's going to be. He might not be there yet, but Coach, I think he's going to be a good one. How do you feel about him?
I think he need learning about the physicality of the game a little bit more. I think he need to learn the battle against the board. That would be something he need to improve, right? But as a skater after Madison, I believe he's the best skater for the Montreal Canadiens.
I do too, and I just wonder if can you jump? I've often wanted to ask you, can you rush a player too much sometimes? Because teams often do. Like, you know what I mean? I mean, there was an incident where the Edmonton Oilers had Yamamoto. I'm not yet, and they use him too fast, and I wonder if Montreal's using their kids too quick. Whether they should have brought in some veterans instead of using the kids and not rushing them. Or what do you
have
think?
no chance. Yeah, no. If you think about this, at the beginning of the season, you have Edmondson and Madison out, so you have no choice to bring rookies in the game.
That's true. I forgot about the injuries. That's a
And
really
then
good point.
when they performed, they was doing well. Now the veterans are back. The problem now is the chemistry. Madison and Manson never played together. Whiteman, Harris never played together. So now you bring people in the game like Jakai played with Kovacevic last game. Not with all the respect I have for both of them, they never played together. So it's a problem at the same time when you try to form a kind of chemistry. I'm not sure that, Kovacevic doing well with Harris. They are maybe the best top pairing defensemen as an elite six and the way they play all year long. Now they don't play the last 2 games together. Both of them suffer. Kovacevic and have a bad game. Jakai play well with a specific players and Harris play well with specific players. And that's the problem they got right now. I think if I was Martin St. Louis, right? If you think about this, Randy, all year long, Jakai play with Whiteman, Harris play with Kovacevic, right?
Yes.
Now the last 2 games, they put Kovacevic with Jakai, and then he put Whiteman with Harris. So the 2 pairing defensemen never work all year long. And if they want to put someone in the on the out of the lineup, it would be better last game to put Kovacevic and Harris out, keep Whiteman and Jakai last game, and then tonight put back Kovacevic, Harris. I think your pairing will be more satisfied, a better chemistry together, face what happening tonight.
Yeah. I'll use the Flames coach as an example. Sutter will mix up the lines. the whole game, but he'll never mix up a defensive pairing. Is there a reasoning for that?
Definitely, because the communication on defensive zone. So he trusts his pairing. If you play Anderson with Dan, maybe not Dan the same side, but you play Anderson with Zadorov, but he's going to suffer
Yeah,
more if you play all the time with anything. They know where they at. They know where they going happening. If the puck go to the corner, communication better and the pairing is better. So it's fine. A trio or a line is 3+. Is more different at a
yeah.
pairing defenseman. And I think you want to be sure, like he's saying, you want to goaltender, feel better, comfortable with the top of the pairing in front of him.
So
So,
is this on St. Louis in a way, coach, for mixing up the defense? Then is that on St. Louis then?
well, that's we always blame the head coach. I'm sure it's a staff decision, right? And I don't know,
Right,
but I just give you another opinion or perspective of what I can
right,
tell you something
exactly,
about that. It's not said right or wrong. If I was me, it's easy to go that direction. If I was take a decision.
exactly.
Ready? I will see you
Okay,
Thursday night, my friend, 9 o'clock.
yeah,
Don't
you
forget
will.
to do your homework, your Pacific Division, and send it to me by email before we start.
Oh, you want me to send the answers by email before the show,
Yeah,
then,
yeah,
coach?
because I'm going to set up the show prepare.
Okay, I will. I will send it. I got my answers already. I'll write down
Tomorrow,
why.
yeah, you can send me
Then
by
tomorrow,
email tomorrow.
I will do that, coach. See you
All right, have a
Thursday.
good night, Randy. Randy
You too.
Walkman,
Good
guys,
night.
directly from Calgary is going to be with us on the show Thursday night, 9 o'clock, for the Turkey Awards. We're going to go now to see our friend Philippe dans la région de Montréal, je crois. I could be, non, Sainte-Thérèse. Sainte-Thérèse. I remember that one over there. Philippe, comment tu vas, mon homme?
Ah, ça va, oui. C'était pas un match ce soir, c'était un match très difficile ce soir. Même si Buffalo avait de la misère au début, après 8 défaites, tu sais, Jake Allen, là, il était pas si bon que ça ce soir, mais je pense que toute l'équipe a eu de la misère ce soir, là. Tu sais, il aurait pu, je pense qu'ils ont pris trop à la légère. Faut pas se prendre trop à la légère Buffalo parce que c'est une équipe que même s'ils ont de la misère, c'est une équipe qui vont bien. Ben, qui vont pas bien présentement, mais qui peuvent se reprendre tout le temps, là.
Très
C'est
bon
toujours
commentaire,
difficile.
Philippe. Tu un peu concerné les départs des parties. Si tu regardes la partie ce soir, 3 buts. Tu regardes Philadelphie, 2 buts. Tu regardes la game contre Columbus, des games, 1 but. Tu regardes les Devils, peut-être pas la première période, je crois que c'était 0-0 après les 20 minutes au 1-1. Mais dans les dernières, on va dire dans les 7-8 dernières parties, Montréal donne beaucoup des buts en partant de période du match des Canadiens. Tu crois-tu que ça devrait faire attention?
Ouais, parce que samedi, je comprends, oui, ils ont gagné ils ont été revenus de l'arrière, mais si admettons, Carville ne marque pas à 1 minute, je veux dire, 1 seconde, .9. Je pense pas que les Canadiens gagneraient puis que les Flyers gagneraient. Fait que faut faire très attention parce que Buffalo, c'est une équipe, oui, on a de la misère, mais on sait jamais dans une équipe comme ça ils veulent regagner, ceux qui vont pas faire les séries, mais même le Canadien aussi. Mais Buffalo, contre le Canadien, c'est toujours difficile comme Buffalo, c'est tout le temps, il y a des matchs tout le temps difficiles parce que c'est une équipe qui est jeune, mais ils peuvent produire, ils veulent gagner, parce que ça va pas bien pour eux. Fait que je pense
Très d'accord
que,
avec toi pour ça, ce côté-là, Philippe.
tu
Hein, tu vois, on a frappé un mur ce soir, on a frappé une coupe dans les dernières parties. C'est quoi tu vois pour le futur de Montréal? On va dire à la fin de la saison, comment tu vois la dernière, la fin de saison de Montréal? Des vois dans quel classement à la fin?
mais je pense que avant je voyais haut, mais là maintenant je pense que c'est plus en bas parce que je pense que là on sent, peut-être au début ça allait bien, mais là c'est parce qu'on dirait que ils jouent contre des équipes moins bonnes, mais comme on dit tout le temps, même si ils ont de la misère, ben, des fois ils ont de la misère, mais Buffalo aussi ont de la misère, mais c'est parce que je sais pas, parce que des fois on sait jamais, mais moi, pour l'instant, C'est correct, mais c'est pas des matchs comme au début de la saison qui allaient bien. Ben, il faut pas il faut se fasse confiance tout le temps parce que dans une équipe de hockey, c'est comme une famille. Puis il faut tout le temps qu'ils travaillent, tout le temps, tout le monde qui travaille. Faut pas qu'il y en ait un qui va mal, puis les autres vont bien. Faut que l'équipe se réunisse ensemble, puis faut qu'ils travaillent 60 minutes, parce que si tu travailles pas 60 minutes, tu gagneras pas un match de hockey. Ils ont pas joué 60 minutes ce soir, j'ai pas aimé ce match-là. Puis Jack Allen, il était le septième but, il a pété son bâton parce qu'il était tellement frustré. Il
Yeah,
faut vraiment que c'est les émotions, faut il se calme les émotions, puis qu'il soit neutre, puis qu'il travaille jusqu'à la fin.
you're
Ça,
absolutely
faut,
about this. You see, and Allen upset. I think he was upset not about the team. He was upset about himself. He know we have a bad game, and that goal, it was like it was a one-timer on the left side. His push was now he was late on that shot. He should block that, and that was the cherry on the cake for him about disappointment. So I think you're absolutely right. I'm sorry I answer you in English, but
Mhm.
mais on va voir la prochaine, comment ils vont réagir demain à Columbus. Ça va être intéressant. Montembeault devrait être de retour dans les buts. On va voir Jacky définitivement back in the lineup and Whiteman out. And then I don't know how you're going to react with Kovacevic, but again, on va voir comment ils vont comporter demain. Annie, autre commentaire avant que tu quittes Tu quittes?
Ben c'est ça, et je pense que demain, là, je pense que Martin Saint-Louis va leur parler, il va leur dire on a mal joué ce soir, il faut se reprendre, il faut vraiment qu'ils jouent mieux, puis il faut qu'ils marquent le premier but, parce que c'est ça qui est important. Dans un match de hockey, quand tu marques le premier but, c'est sûr que c'est sûr qu'ils vont voir, mais même si tu marques le premier but ou tu t'accordes le but, ils disent que des fois ça arrive qu'il se fera reprendre, que l'autre équipe marque deux buts, mettons, mais le premier but est toujours important dans un match de hockey. Toujours. Même si c'est important d'avoir ça, si tu marques pas le premier but, c'est sûr que ça va être difficile de revenir contre Columbus. Buffalo, c'est correct, mais ce soir, c'est trois buts à accorder. Fait que faut vraiment qu'il joue 60 minutes, qu'il joue mieux que ça. Puis même s'il faut qu'il se fasse confiance, c'est important de se faire confiance. C'est que il y a des matchs comme aujourd'hui, si on peut faire confiance, puis c'est important de se faire confiance.
Tu as,
Puis il faut
t'as
vraiment que
bien.
les goalers aussi, même les goalers aussi, qu'il faut qu'ils fassent les arrêts. Mais c'est toute l'équipe au complet qui a pas bien joué. Il n'y a pas un qui a mal joué que l'autre. Tout le monde a mal joué.
Tu as bien
Mais faut
raison,
qu'ils
ce côté-là. Comme on dirait dans le langage du hockey, c'est un match à oublier, puis on doit recommencer
Ouais,
demain, c'est une nouvelle journée.
ouais, c'est ça, faut revenir. Il faut comme une feuille, il faut déchirer la feuille, puis il faut mettre dans la poubelle, puis penser à un match de lendemain, puis ils n'ont pas à être fâchés. Il faut qu'ils pensent à l'autre game, qu'ils s'en aillent à Columbus, puis peuvent reprendre, puis peut-être gagner, on sait jamais.
Absolument, tu as bien raison, mon Philippe. Merci beaucoup d'avoir arrêté ce soir. On te voit, j'espère qu'on te revoit demain soir après la partie contre
Ouais,
Columbus. Donc, merci encore une fois, Philippe. Tu prends ton temps de nous jaser ce soir.
parfait.
Philippe, have a
Après,
bonne soirée, bonne journée, bonne soirée, Philippe. Philippe,
bonne
notre ami
soirée.
Philippe de Sainte-Thérèse, guys, was with the Hockey Nation Live show for another part of the show. We're going to see our friend William Snyder, William directly from Denver downtown, talking about the game tonight. A lot of people talk about the Arbor and the puck. Arbor, Jacky talk about the Laval Rocket, Regent Hull, and look like, again, I would say to you guys, I just want to, William, just wait a minute. I have nothing against Arbor Jacky. It's not what I said. I will repeat again, nothing against Arbor Jacky. What I said is, like Jordan Harris, like they are all two players right now. They have more difficult time in the last game, the last couple of games they play in NHL because the level of the NHL is stand up more. They're increasing. They get better faster. And I'm not sure how long term they're going to handle and hanging to stay in NHL. Nothing wrong to go to Laval for a couple of games and come back. It's nothing wrong. It could be Aris, could be Jacky, could be anybody else. And my only friend between you and me is this way. If you believe his fiscality is the only reason, or you think it's good, it's entertaining, it's fans, I don't think so. You give them a good service at Aber, because Aber can become a better hockey player by his skating, by his positioning, by his hands, and by how he play hockey sense. The toughness of him and the physicality make him better. But we need to improve not that side. We need to improve his skating. He need to improve his IQ. He need to improve his cap control. He need to improve his positioning on defensive zone. Those areas, can he learn this in NHL when the NHL increasing his level? Same thing with Jordan Harris. Can they stay in the NHL and learning? Yes or no? I don't know. But I just want to sharing my point of view about Aber. If for you, it's better for you guys to see Aber get beat or fighting with Denis Delaurier or this Delaurier last game and Olivier. It's a fun, it's good, but is it really the right way to develop a hockey players? For me, it's not. In my eyes, is it good to leave a defenseman play third pairing 30 minutes per game? I don't think so. But again, I'm not an expert, but I just give you my opinion about that. I have nothing against him. I have nothing against the players. I just hope he can become a better hockey player by the what he don't have inside of him. His skating, his vision, positioning, and I just mentioned this wheel. Welcome back, Mr. William Snyder. I apologize to make you and the whole.
You couldn't have said it better, Coach. I think your other two callers really summed up a lot of the concerns. Philip had a lot of great points. I understood Sabres and Sabres and Sabres, so that was a good point that Philip made. And then Randy Workman, like I understand this a lot. Coming from trying to coach a team, like it's easy to blame the coach. But the coach is trying to kind of cross-train the players. Like he's trying to say, okay, when you see this situation, do this. Then you change the lineup. They don't see that before, and then they let in a goal. That's where these turnovers come from. It comes from these little bit of weaknesses in coaching. It's not San Luis's fault, but it's where he's trying to get these guys on the same page. Like you say, they don't like to change up defensive pairings because they like to have that communication. But at the same time, I've saw this. This is the first time this year that I've saw where they'll put 5 forwards on.
Nice.
And so you put 5 forwards on the ice and not even have any defensemen. I've some of these strategies I've never seen before. And, a lot of these coaches, they get renowned, they get known for these kind of different strategies that they do. And I haven't seen anything that Martin San Luis has done that's bad. He's just trying to get some chemistry and get these guys to play together. And, he's got a lot of rookies. That's hard. I can tell you with rookies, they have mistakes. They have a learning curve. You have to get past that learning curve. You have to say, okay, well, when that guy's doing this, look at Cale Makar. You see some of the stops that he's had on. He had one on McDavid last season, where McDavid was gonna score on a breakaway, and Makar just checked it away like it was nothing. There's fantastic plays out there in these players, and Makar just has that excellent hockey intelligence that, you just can't coach. So, to blame the coach, I think, is maybe valid in some cases, but when it's a bunch of rookies. But when you have guys that have experience, you have to do some of that cross training, and you have to get some of those experienced guys out there with some of those rookies and kind of let them work together. It might be a little growing pains. We might have some 7-2 games, but I'm trying to tell you that I think the Jets are going to tank, and I think the Sabres are going to be the dark horse this season and make the playoffs. I mean, I don't know, though. It's too early to say.
We'll
They
be
could win
interested how
20
they're
in a
going to
row.
react. Of course, they just slumped 8 last game. I think the goaltender will be a problem for them. Same we did at the beginning of the season. But they have a lot of good rookies there. They have a lot of prospects. The Pederka, the Jack Cohen, the Middlestad, the Cousin, the Dallin, the Power, and Ojishaku. And they have a lot of young players play for them. The Tage Thompson is number one over there. And I think they're doing well. For them, I think they need, like Montreal, a solid goaltender number one. They have 3 in the prospect. They have Luukkonen, they have Portillo, and they have Levi. 3 goaltender. I don't know if they're going to become one of goaltender number one in NHL. But like Montreal, they need to find a goaltender, solid goaltender, if they want to win in the NHL long term. I think a couple of veterans at the bottom 6, but they're not focusing. If you think about long term for them, it's really to add another good goaltender, and that Buffalo would be really solid in the future. It's another team. It's on the progression to become a solid team in the NHL in the next 3 years if they do the right move.
Yeah, I agree, Coach. And you look at like the Habs of maybe 2, 3 years ago, they were like the bottom of the barrel. Like they were not expected to even make the playoffs. Then they make the playoffs and they go all the way to the finals. So that's the kind of things where you get those runs, you start playing hockey at the right time, and that's what they're gonna have to kind of do. You're gonna have those losses, and it's just how you respond to them, how you learn from them, how you get better, how you say, you know what, that we should have never let that one timer get by. I should have blocked that or whatever. But the Habs, in my experience of seeing the Habs, I'm saying going back a long ways, even into the 90s, 80s, they're really good at shot blocking. I didn't see a lot of shot blocking tonight. If you're just letting those guys come up and tee it up and not blocking the shot, then they're going to score. It's like Wayne Gretzky said, you're going to miss 100% of the shots you don't take. And then some of the shots you do take are going to go in. So
Yep.
if you block them, then it's just like the shot was never taken. So
The only thing we said tonight, Mr. William, is was not a team effort collectively. It was a bad game, and it's part of that's a part of the season of 82 games. Hopefully, he can learn something to be ready for tomorrow night against the Columbus Blue Jackets. So, a lot of game tomorrow night, 15 game on the program. Colorado play tomorrow. And you have another big game, Colorado, Friday again, or Saturday again, the Dallas Stars. They play at the Ball Arena this weekend.
Yeah, we've been. I do a podcast, and the guy that I do the podcast with, he's a Stars fan. So we jaw back and forth a lot. But he's not into hockey too much. He's more into football, but he's a Dallas guy, and he's more into electrical code. That's what we do is electrical code. But it's really funny because he's like, he had to look it up tonight because I said, yeah, we beat you. And then he's like, oh, man, you beat us, So we're going to be premiering that podcast on Thursday for Thanksgiving. And happy Thanksgiving to all the Hockey Nation Live, everyone out there. Really awesome that we have so much to be thankful for. And, I'm thankful for you, Coach. You have greatness inside of you. It's not just you putting out that message for us. It's for us as the Hockey Nation to come together and be thankful for you as producing all these awesome episodes and putting out all this great content and, teaching us hockey. We don't, I didn't know hockey is good until I listened to some of your shows and stuff. So, that's what it's all about. It's all about
Thanks
learning.
so much.
It's all about, growing. So it's really awesome. And, I'm sure you got it from the culture here in Colorado because we just have that winning culture, so I'm sure that kind of rubbed off on you a little bit, and, my nephew, he plays for our Rata League, and it's really awesome to go and watch him. And they don't win every game. They lose a lot. But, when he gets that breakaway, it's like you make it count, make everything count, so that's what it's all about, sir.
Thank you so much, William.
And I
Very kind of
appreciate
you. We appreciate. Of course, we are thankful having you aboard to come back every night. So we wish you an amazing, great rest of the night, and we wish you an amazing, great, thankful Thanksgiving and Thursday. And I look forward to see you next time, my friend, for the another
Awesome,
Hockey
sir.
Nation Live show.
Yep. Thanks for having me.
All right. Have a good night, William. It was William Snyder, guys, directly from downtown Denver. And we have our friend for the first time back in the house at the Hockey Nation post game, not in the chat, but live with us. Sometimes we call him the deal. Sometimes we call him the no deal. But one thing we know, he's called him the real deal. And is in the house tonight, Mr. Deal. Welcome back in the house for the first time. Hold on. It's not you, it's me. I put you on the mute because you was in the chat. So I turn on you. Here we go. Now you can
it's great to be here. I do apologize for the lighting there as well. I hope all of you can hear me. Obviously, great play-by-play by the coach, and always great to be live on the broadcast in the chat there as well. It's very enthusiastic. Zone entry. It's all about zone entry tonight. If you allow any team in the National Hockey League to get in your zone as easy as Montreal did tonight, you know what? You're going to lose the game. And you're talking about blocking shots. Well, when you have one-timers going at you and your wings are playing the umbrella, like, you know how Ovi gets his goals for Washington on the power play? That's exactly what the Buffalo Sabres do. And when you allow the Sabres to get in your zone and make it so easy for them to pass the puck to the wingers who's playing the umbrella offensive zone and tee it up close range in front of your goaltender, I mean, and you want to block those shots, you're having injuries in the back end, and good luck to your goaltender. And that's exactly what happened tonight. The Buffalo Sabres made it so easy getting in the offensive zone, and that was the problem with Buffalo. They were unable to gain offensive zone entry in their losing streak. But against Montreal tonight, they did that with ease. And Tage Thompson, what a beast. When you have the size, when you have the arm length as Tage Thompson, who can bring it in your zone like that and distribute the puck, what an absolute gem. And the Buffalo Sabres GM, kudos to them by signing these guys to long deals. And for those folks who are outside of the Buffalo Sabre organization are saying to themselves, wow, you're signing these guys to big, long contracts. Well, you know what? They're getting a lot of value from these guys. I am so excited by the Buffalo Sabres tonight, how they played in the offensive zone and gained that entry. That is absolutely fantastic, and they're loaded with skill. So as far as goaltending is concerned, and the Buffalo Sabre organization, they don't need goaltending. They have the staff right now, and they have the roster, in my opinion, to win a Stanley Cup, and not just win one, but many. It's a process there as well. But I just wanted to put that out there, that I'm so happy about the Sabres. They finally got off the skid and won a game, and convincingly, because they're loaded with talent. But again, when you look at the offensive zone entry and you look at the replay of that game, it was with ease, and the Sabres were able to do exactly what they wanted. And when you have young, skilled players like that, it showed on the ice tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Another point I would you touch, and I would tell you something. First of all, a lot of people complain about the $7 million to Tate Thompson during the summer, and he proved. Right now, Kevin Adam proved everybody wrong because the fact they signed him a long term, and he's a great asset. I think Thompson took about 4 years to become who he is right now. And you have to give credit for Tate Thompson. The second thing I would say to you, the problem of the entrance, yes, they did better. Montreal, when you have to have an entrance, right, the gap between the defenseman and Montreal Canadiens forward was too far. So that opened up more your entrance to open up the door. The second thing, power play of Buffalo is great. I think they are number 8, if I can call it, 23.3 or something like that. But it's not only Thompson anymore, or it's not only Victor Olofsson anymore. We out before Thompson. It was only Olofsson shooting the puck on the right side. Now you have both sides of the umbrella. You can get those puck, and the puck distribution of Dallin is excellent when you have a defenseman like Dallin. So the goaltender, unfortunately, for deep push, you always expect when it's Ovechkin, right? The puck is on the left side, go to Carlson, it's coming to Ovechkin. I'm going to be ready for that shot. But now he cannot go with Dallin. Said, wait a minute, maybe the puck go to Damson, but now he goes to Allison. That's what Allen was late on friend call about that. That's a great grid progression team right now for the Buffalo Sabres. They use the real tools what they have. The only thing I would say to you, they have Portillo, Levi, and Luukkonen as the goaltender. I'm not sure. The time will tell us if they all become a caliber number 1 goaltender in Buffalo. That's the piece of the area I need to figure out, or they need to figure out to get a goaltender number one on that team. Then experience, a little bit more physical defense of the bottom six of the forward. They're still young. That's not a big deal right now. But a long term, if you want to become a good team caliber playoff, they need a guy like Coleman, Goudreau, or the guy can play physical. I think Neil Jose get Woods, McLeod, and Bastion. If Buffalo can get, they have Okposo, Anderson, but I don't think so. Okposo will be part of the puzzle when the Buffalo is going to be good the next 2 years in NHL. So maybe to add, but otherwise, listen, I just said, they have a lot of good prospect over there. And they have a young team. They are excited to watch. They have a slump of 8 game. But until they get that kind of goaltender they don't have, it'll be hard right now with Craig Anderson carrying on the team. I know LUCIANO have an opportunity. LUCIANO is his second year. He's having an opportunity. He got hurt last season. Did not help him on his development. Hopefully he can become the goaltender. But again, as a Sabre fans you are, there's a great future in front of you. You never see that team for the last. You have to go all the way that time with Daniel Brière, Pominville, and 2005, 6, 7, whatever you call those kind of area where the Buffalo was good. Until then, it was very hard. Now, Kevin Adam, we criticized him 2 years ago, but now he really does a good deal left and right. I think the Jack Eichel maybe not, again, maybe some said, oh, no, but I think overall, it's pretty good on that one with Alex Dot. Hopefully, Peter Krebs can become the player we expect for him. That's maybe a piece of the puzzle about that one over there. But right now, Buffalo looking good, my friend.
And I'll let you go with this, Coach. Great to see you and the chat, everyone there as well. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. But I'll tell you this, Devin Levi, I believe Devin Levi for the Buffalo Sabres is the next great goaltender. He really is. All the feedback in relation to the scouts and what he's doing right now, his attention to detail, his rebound control is second to none. This guy is going to be a future stud in the NHL, and he will be a number one goaltender and do it very, very well.
The only thing I would say to you again, him, because I follow him a lot, he played for Northeastern and with Jaden Strobel. He played with Jordan Harris before. The only problem at Levi is always been because he's only 6 foot. That's the only thing. But you have some goalers like Julius Serros for Nashville, Dustin Wolf and for Calgary. They are smaller goaltender. And I said negative again him. I said one thing he's, that the goaltenders usually in NHL are 6'4", 6'5", 6'6". That's the only thing. Now, we see what he looking like. But again, he's doing well with Northeastern. Like you said, I've been with Team Canada, the one he won the gold medal like 2 years ago. We did last maybe. And I think they lost again. The Team USA was against Spencer Knight. Both of them, by the way, Devin Levi was draft 7th round by the Florida Panthers a couple years ago. Right. He was in the trade for Sam Reinhart 2 years ago. And he's doing well with Northeastern. That's a goaltender. I'm not sure the transition from NCAA to the NHL is going to be good for him right away, but he's one of the future. I still love Portillo in my eyes. He's a big 6'5", but we'll be interested to see what he's going to look like.
Awesome, Coach. Listen, thanks a lot for the broadcast as always, and everyone have yourselves a good evening.
But now we said to you, Mr. Dale, you have to come back here only when it's the Buffalo Sabres. You can come back anytime, talk live for other team.
Well, thank you, Coach. I appreciate that. Until next time, have a good night. Thank you.
All right, good night. It was Mr. Dale, guys, from big fan of the Buffalo Sabres. We have Luc Laverson in the chat right now waiting for come back to talk. It looked like he went to the, I don't know, he left the building, but he's still live with me, but he left the building. We're going to bring Luc Laverson, guys, from l'Ange-Cartier dans la région. Attends, mon Luc, on va tourner ton son on. Dis-moi comment ça va?
Ça va très bien.
Bon, c'est bon. Parfait. J'étais en train de tester ton son. Donc, tout va bien. Right, Luc, tell us what you think about the performance of Montreal Canadiens.
Atroce. Je veux dire, mais ma question, c'est pas ça. C'est que.
Je sais que tu s'en viens pourquoi, toi. Je sais que tu s'en viens avec ton armure.
Oui, je m'en viens avec Jack Eye.
Elle sait bien que tu s'en viens avec Jack Eye. Donc, dis-moi, c'est quoi ta question?
Do you think that Jack Eye's non-presence was a factor in this game?
I just said tonight because people confuse my band description. I don't think so tonight. Anyone, Jack Eye or anybody else would be a big fan at the game tonight for the Montreal Canadiens.
Ben, OK. I'll rephrase my question. Do you think Jack I would benefit to go to Laval right now? Because Laval is not going anywhere.
Yeah. As I would say to you, one thing. I don't know when, but nothing wrong to send a Jacky, not only him, Iris, right, or any other body to get
No one
confidence.
should go.
No,
No
wait,
one
wait,
should
wait,
go
wait,
to Laval.
wait. To get confidence to play 24 minutes, 25 minutes, everything like that. Touch the
Man.
puck, touch the rep the puck, and then nothing wrong after that to come back with the Montreal Canadiens when you go to make some change, everything like that. When you have an injury, everything like that. My only thing I would say to you, and I don't have that per answer. Is it better for him to play 30 minutes per game, 40 minutes per game, and play on the third pairing, not play on the like good minute when at the end of the game, example, everything like that? I'd play at Laval and you become the top two pair, like at least top
No, no,
three defensemen.
no. Is François Hull the right coach in Laval?
I'm sorry?
Is François Hull is the right coach in Laval to make those kids progress?
Well, this is a problem at Laval. I think it's another problem you have with Montreal also. Laval,
Voilà.
who can complain, all who can complain. And honestly, I don't watch enough game Laval to said,
I do.
you know, only thing I would say the only point Laval is the same thing with Montreal. They have too many players over there. So the chemistry is not fit together because you have 5 line and you have 9 defensemen over there. Until they not clean up the body over there, it's not good to helping anybody because every game you have new players coming up in the lineup all the time. It's not good. That's why I'm not worried right now with Jacky, Iris, Kovacevic, and Whiteman. You can. It's hard, look, to play one game, get out, come back next game, get out, play 13 minutes, play 40. I'm not talking about Jagai, but I think right now, if I have to remove a players, I think it would be Jordan Manson.
No, Weidman.
Oh no, but that it's not included. No, but all right, of course, Whiteman. But I'm talking about right now. I would prefer to leave Jacky, Kovacevic, and Iris. Jordan Manson saying he's back, and the last 6 games he played maybe one solid game. Right? Because he's not in shape yet. He tried to catch up. For me, I would be a little bit more concerned about that one over there. The 8 defensemen, at long term, it will hurt the development or progression of the young players.
Until we build something down below, we won't get anywhere.
Well, they make a big mistake for me. The problem they got at Laval, look, the problem they got at Laval, they signed, look, 21 or 19 player contract American Hockey League. They are stuck with them. This is the biggest problem.
Where is Three Rivers right now? Jesse Bélanger just quit.
Look about William Trudeau. Stuck.
I love him.
Yeah,
I love
but
him.
again, he's stuck at Laval. Why not to play him at QM?
Why?
Because he doesn't play with Laval.
Why? It's the same thing at Arbor. You send him below?
But you can get those kind of minutes.
The minutes are not important. The minutes is another thing. The speed of the game right now is reaction. You won't get that in American League, the speed reaction.
But do you think right now Arbor he keep up the speed of the game?
He will eventually.
The speed of the game. The speed of the game, look, is going increasing in the next 2 months, 3 months.
Let's go.
So you believe Arbor is going to handle? Is going to getting better in the next 2-3 months with the speed of the game?
His time reaction is mine.
Ben no, he's behind. He's already behind.
Boy, mate, where is he gonna get better? Not in Laval.
Yes.
The speed is slower.
Yes, he's going to learn more. He's going to get the touch of the puck. He's going to some reps in the pucks.
Whatever. The speed is lower.
I don't said to send him a Laval. First of all, I don't say send Laval. I think for him, nothing wrong
C'est
to
le
go
meilleur.
Laval to play 5-6 games to get 20 minutes, 30, 25 minutes. What he learned tonight,
Anyway,
he sit under gallery price.
yeah, right. No, coach, come on. You all look around the league. How many players are between the age of 18 and 22? How many?
A
It's a
lot,
record. It's a record.
a lot.
You've never seen that. I've never seen that in my life,
But
and
how
I'm
many
60.
are at 18, 19?
It's a record.
No. Yeah, nobody at 18, 19.
There's plenty.
Like who?
Plenty. There
18
are
years old.
just on the verge. Just on the verge.
18 years old,
Is
I have only one. Juraj Slavkovsky. That's it, that's all.
Et voilà.
At 19 years old, I have nothing. Now, if you go to 20, 21, 22, look, how many players at 20 years old play in NHL as his first year in NHL? How many do you think they have?
Oh. Who? The league?
They don't have a lot in NHL.
In the league? Wait. 20 years old is at least 10.
Look, first year in NHL, not play at 19 years old before. 20 years old in NHL. They have not many.
How many at 22 years old?
Yeah,
Many.
but they've been in the league for 4 years. 3 years. 2 years.
But you just said they weren't in the league. Now you're saying they 4 years.
Yeah, but this like Cole Caulfield, been in the league, he show up in the league at 20 years old. Now he's getting his second year full time in NHL.
Voilà.
Now, if you said the league is younger, completely agree
Yes.
with you. I completely agree with you. Again,
Very
it's not
young.
about Arbor. The point, look, is the point. Okay, Montreal Canadiens have 4 rookies: Kovacevic, Harris, Coley, and Arbor. What do you do with them and the next 40 game, 60 game in NHL? How do you play with them? Do you prefer to rotate them every second game? Do you better to
No.
get them and Laval to get more reps? Or do you prefer, how are they going to develop if they don't play game?
You put them on the ice. Period. No questions asked.
So
put
now you
them-
put
you-
four guy on the ice, but you're not going to win game anymore.
Exactly. That's my point. You want to finish 32nd or 15?
But what kind of winning culture are you going to bring to the table?
Here we go. Now last year you were going for the last place, and this year you're going for a winning culture? No, we are losing again. Very simple.
Do you think Martin Saint-Louis coach behind the bench to winning the game or to losing?
No, he's coaching for development.
So he's the develop. How he developed Arbor Jagai with 30 minutes and David Savard for 25 minutes.
He's just rotating the players, but he's not sending them down.
But how you going to develop those 4 players inside the team? What you said, let them play. Who do you put out of the lineup?
Well, Weidman is an easy choice.
All right. After that, you have to put 2 more. 1 more. Savard?
Harris?
No. He's a rookie. You said you want to play a rookie to play.
No, man, you're talking about rotation. I'd rotate Harris and maybe Savard once in a while because he's an older player. He's going to need a rest. He's playing way too many minutes right now. Way too minutes.
Oh, yeah, because he's the wrong chair.
Ben oui, mais là, il est pogné le goalie.
Ouais, but goalie, Savard play a good duo pairing
Oui.
together.
Mais Savard joue trop. Là. Tu l'as vu, à soir, il était tout croche. Il courait après la porte. Là.
Ah, ben là, à soir, c'est oublie ça, là, tout le monde courait après la porte.
Anyways, coach.
Ah, là,
We'll
il
never
bloque avec shot.
But we agree in a way to disagree. But
Again, I agree with you. I agree with you. If you want to play Luc Arbor, you cannot play him 13 minutes. Let him play 16, 17, 18, 19 minutes.
okay, I agree.
You know what I mean? Like, we said Arbor. It could be Harris, could be Kovacevic, it could be anybody. If you want to learn
Like-
Slavkovsky, don't let play 8 minutes. Let him play 12, 13, 14 minutes.
Kovacevic, là, il était prêt à voler la job à Harris.
Right? It's not on the same side, but Kovacevic, il a volé la job à Whiteman.
Ben oui, c'est sûr, mais ils sont sur le même bord.
Ouais, c'est ça que je te parle, on the same ball. Harris, d'après moi, il va être échangé dans quelqu'un qui a marqué ça ce soir, puis je suis d'accord avec ça. Il va être échangé dans les deux prochaines années quand Lane Hudson's coming back dans le line-up pour les autres.
Whoa. Lane Hudson, whoa. Le Peters Svoboda, là.
Oh non, it's better to Pedro Svoboda.
Non, je pense pas. Moi, Peters Svoboda, il était bon en tabarouette.
Au début, il était bon. Mais il n'a arraché après ça.
Écoute, il a joué avec les Flyers. Il faut qu'il soit bon.
non, je te dis pas qu'il était pas un méchant joueur. Là. Faut moi pas dire des choses, c'est pas ça. Mais Lake Hudson's coming, là, tu vois que c'est bien meilleur que Pedro Svoboda.
Écoute, time will tell. I don't know Lane Hudson. I've never seen him play.
He's a good hockey player. But thanks so much, Luke. Thanks so much, Luke, to stop by tonight. And hopefully you're coming back tomorrow night talking about the Montreal and Columbus. Jacky, hopefully, will be back in the lineup tomorrow.
All right. Peace out, Chad.
We'll be interesting. Whiteman have to get out. Have a good night, Luke. Luke LaFortune, guys, leave the building. Like Elvis, leave the building with the guitar. Luke, leave the building with his everything like that. As there we go. We'll see what happened here. Rick Bengal, good night. Marco has a ton of potential. He's going to be a number 2 or 3 center by Luke. Mr. Zabran, good debut. Luke, great stuff. Marco Larabit, yeah, it's good stuff about this one over there. We'll go to finishing the show, guy, with RJ Calabro jumping back, said hi to us. RJ Calabro have a lazy night tonight at the Hockey Nation Live show with not many games. Hold on, Mr. Find you back here. Hey, RJ, how you doing, buddy?
How you doing?
Good, you?
All right.
So what do you have to say, RJ, before you, I know only 2 games. I don't know. I did not follow the next game right now. What is the score?
Yeah, the Rangers and the Kings the next game.
The game starting right now, right?
Yep, starting now.
10:30 game tonight between the Los Angeles King and the Tampa and the Los Angeles King and the Rangers tonight. 15 game tonight. Tomorrow we want to wish good night to Nicolas de Gobi-Bono, by the way. 15 game tomorrow. Now I was confusing. So you went to New York during the weekend and now you're back home for the Thanksgiving.
Yep.
I thought it was the reverse. I thought you're leaving.
I came home. Yeah, I left on Thanksgiving on this morning, and then I left New York, and I came home this morning at 7:00 this morning.
Now I know you're back home in New Jersey for Thanksgiving.
Yep.
All right. So now I understand. So it was reversed. So I
left New York this morning.
Awesome. How's the weather in New York area?
Morning, my dad got this close, almost shot a deer in New York.
Awesome. How's the weather over there?
The last time I went to New York, it's like 13 degrees in New York.
Awesome.
It is so freaking cold. I have to put the heat on and stay nice and warm.
By the way, Arjun, we need you tomorrow. 15 game, buddy. We need you and Friday.
Yeah, I know the games tomorrow. The Predators versus the White Wings at 7. The Flames versus the Penguins at 7. Montreal versus the Blue Jackets at 7. Toronto Maple Leafs are playing the Devils at 7. Boston versus the Panthers at 7.
Wow.
Arizona and the Cardinals at 7. The Blues and Buffalo at 7. The Winnipeg Jets and Minnesota at 7. Flyers and the Capitals at 7:30. The Flames and the Oilers at 7:30. The Blackhawks and the Dallas Stars at 8:30. The Rangers and the Ducks at 10 o'clock. The Senators and the Vegas Knights at 10 o'clock. Canucks and the Carolina at 10 o'clock. And the Sharks and the Kraken at 10 o'clock. And that's it on the schedule.
30 game, Mr. Arjit. 15 game, 30 team play tomorrow. A lot of busy. We're going to have a good lot of action at the Hockey Nation Live show. we're going to be back here,
Mm-hmm.
my friend. So good.
Yep.
Anything you want to add before you go?
Yep. As you guys know, that 2 more days for Thanksgiving, then 2 more days, and everybody happy Thanksgiving in the chat, guys. And then
Yep.
33 days is Christmas.
Thanks so
33
much,
more days.
RJ, for the Hockey National Show. Everybody, we want to wish you an amazing, great Thanksgiving. Hopefully, see you tomorrow night, by the way.
Yep.
But hopefully, you guys, you're ready at home, and then you have a good celebration with your family. The
Yeah,
next
I'm in New
couple of
York in
days.
7 days in New York.
Awesome. Glad to see you, my friend RJ.
Yeah.
We wish you an amazing, great night, and we're going to follow a little bit the game between the King and the Rangers, and RJ is going to give us
Yep,
all
that's
the
fine.
update.
Yep, that's fine.
All right.
Have a
Have a
guys
good
have a
night,
great night.
RJ. Thanks so much, buddy.
Yeah, and great night, guys.
All right. RJ Calabro, guys, directly from New Jersey, the insider with all the update about the Montreal, about the NHL and all the sport around the league. Just a great asset to have RJ with us. So we love him a lot. He's a great kid about that. Just my opinion. Marco, yeah, Jeffrey, think I will be back to my loser team. App remind me of the 80s leave about this. RJ, right, real deal about that. What a great night of hockey, but not for Montreal Canadiens, but the post-game guy. We have real deal tonight. Luc Lafortune show up. We have, of course, William Snyder with us. RJ show up. I missed one at the beginning. Philip, our friend Philip, talked to us tonight, and it was great to have a couple of people. We'll have to do some kind of conversation, everything like that in the chat, and we crossed the 100 likes for the 19 game streak of the Hockey National Show. Wish the Montreal play better, but unfortunately, it's happening tonight. And then we'll be back tomorrow night, 6 o'clock p.m. with our friend in our tap for a good warm-up show, 15 games to talk about. We don't sit in our tap tonight, and of course, some other people right now, or other plays, but it's all good. About this, we want to thank all the moderators, 117, that's great. We want to thank all the moderators of the Hockey National Show tonight, Luciano, Jose, Ron with Kings, and then, of course, we have Danny, the chat tonight, and all the people in the chat. Thanks so much to be with the Hockey National Show. Thanks so much, Luc. We really appreciate it. We have a lot of good people in the chat. It does make a big friend of the Hockey National Show. We are right now on the direction. We have Turkey, Finland, tonight. We have a couple from Mexico tonight. We have Taiwan. We got Japan tonight. And we have Portugal tonight. So we have a lot of people around. And plus all the province of the Canada and the state and USA. So be ready. We have Marco Larabé is going to be with us Thursday night with of course, Randy and our tap. Where is this spot over there? Is right here. Don't forget, guys, 9 o'clock Eastern Time. Please join us for the celebration of the Turkey Awards 2022-2023. Marco and cook the turkey for us Thursday night. And then Danny's going to eat all the turkey for everybody. We know that. So join us for the reward for the second edition of the Turkey Awards is going to happening this Thursday at 9 o'clock p.m. And we wish you it. Jerry Willett, thanks so much with us. We have a lot of people in the house tonight. But before we leave, want to remind everybody, of course, whoops, sorry about that one there. I was on the wrong keyboard, the wrong place. You are awesome. Amazing. You are the best. And remember, you have greatness inside of you. Here we go. By the way, we want to thank all the super chat tonight. Sean B, $20. Mark, not Mark Zuck. Ross Stubbington, $10. Thanks so much for all the, of course, all the super chat. All the moderators, thanks so much for your job tonight. RJ Calabro, thanks so much. All the people join me on the post-game live. You're always a pleasure to open the door to those kind of comment. Deal. You did a very good job, and many others. Until the next time, guys, of course, be well, be healthy. Finally, we not only dominate your day, finally, we dominate the second half of what? We still said 2022. Have an amazing, great night, everybody. Sweet dream, and of course, we love you people. Good night, guys. William Snyder. He's the other one on the live chat with me. Merci, mon Luc. The King Score. Kevin Fiala. Good night, Danny. Thank you, Dan. Oh, 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 oh. Booyah!